Again, Kurt Russell.
Bro, it'll be perfect.
Kurt Russell is Sam Elliott.
Now,
I mean, come on.
I know.
Hold on. Within a couple of years prior to this, we got Kurt Russell and Sly, Tango and Cash.
Now, hold on, Eris. Let's just stop it right here, though. I need everybody to see this. Do you know that women had the gracious thing to happen to him? Oh my God, Patrick Swayze. Hello, miss. Oh my God, who's that beautiful, rugged man? It's just wet everywhere in the movie theater right there. Yeah, I'm just saying. Look. We said he on 3 Black Geeks before. Sam Elliott will make a man's dick hard. Yeah, that's how man he is.
Tell you something.
Pause.
There's a phenomenon.
Same picture. Same picture.
Same energy.
Oh,
Same energy.
Wait, real quick. Hey, Chris. Let me throw this back at you right quick. Hold on.
Throw it back.
First of all, no.
I mean, I would.
No, hang on.
I said all y'all.
Pause, nigga, shit.
Hear me out. Walking Dead in the 80s. Rick
Nigga.
and Daryl.
Yes.
Let me tell you something here, all right? There is something interesting. Oh, Sam Elliott would be great.
Sam Elliott would be the perfect Daryl.
Let me tell you something. Sam Elliott looks like a guy that actually kills his food in the woods and just cooks it over a grill and shit. He got a cabin in the woods.
That's a man that skins deer and perfectly makes jerky. That's the type of man.
No. Like, gentlemen. According to Roadhouse rules, he just finds his prey and punches the shit out of it.
Let me tell you something here. There is something interesting, right?
Sam Elliott wearing all black. That was interesting.
But not
me seeing his Bush in the movie. That was interesting.
That
was
interesting.
interesting.
About Sam Elliott, right? With women, and I want to say this right now because even black women in particular, right? It's like an older guy. If he's still, I think we said this before with fucking our boy, the African dude, but
Digimon Hansu.
Digimon. There's something about him. He's cat daddy status to black women. They're like, oh shit, because it's that gray little goatee.
All right, nigga.
Yeah, it's like damn, and that's the appeal of Sam Elliott to women. Like,
women go in there. No, here's Sam Elliott. Go in the kitchen. Find me something. Oh my God! Okay.
Like, it's that.
In fact, it's not even Sam. No, in fact, it's not even Sam Elliott saying it. It's his mustache. Doing all the talking.
That's why I'll forever.
Just see it moving.
That's why Sam Elliott is forever go to the Robot Chicken.
For me, it's him as Mayor Wild West on Family Guy. Him on Family Guy, like, Peter, you don't understand. And he's like, and Peter's like, wow, you're so manly.
Yes, he does. He looks 60 for 35 years.
Sam Elliott was 45 when he did Roadhouse.
I need y'all to look at this again. This is 45. This is a 45-year-old white man in 1989.
Now, hold on. As equally as good, and let's throw that back up, Patrick Swayze was 37. Do you know what they were doing to men that were older than 35 years old in the 80s? still put him in movies. But as the pretty guy,
You got put to the pasture on TV. Tom Selleck was like, "Fuck you, I got mad."
hey Tom, you've been around too long. You gotta slow it down. Well, I can go on TV, can I? Sure. You're not going to still be daddy, and he's still daddy to this damn day to all these old white ladies.
Even fucking Ted Danson. It's like Ted Danson. Cheers.
No, Ted Danson, his stock did go down.
Ted
but
Danson's stock went to dad
right?
status.
It's like
he hit dad status for movies.
But he did Becker, and white women love Becker.
Like, how you look? I feel like no. I feel like nobody outside of men watch.
I'm men, all right.
It's like
nobody
it's like that
of
show,
men.
Arliss. It's like that show, Arliss, Gary Shandling. No woman watched that show.
Oh, okay. Hold on. D. Stop it, D. First of all, you're talking about a good 2 to 3% of women actually watch Arliss.
They did. Very
I'm
smart.
a defend.
Hey, Eris,
I'm gonna defend Arliss.
Hey, look. I bet you are. And you know what? No woman could pick out Robert Wool in a lineup. All right, don't do that. Don't do that. Which one's Robert Wool? Him. Him. I'm Bill Paxton.
The 3% of women that did watch those shows, they look like Janine Garofalo. All right, come on.
They did. And
I'm gonna need you to leave. I'm gonna need you to leave the unattractive. I got a tomboy haircut, but I act like a bitch toward men. Group of white women alone, okay?
the Daria before Daria.
Man.
All right, we need to leave them alone because they grew up and told their daughters to have blue hair and complain about everything. Okay? Okay, let's leave them alone. That was the
Arliss demographic right there. It's like, oh, there's the women. They're lining up.
You watched Arliss, didn't you?
You watched Arliss, did you? You ain't had no friends, huh? You were the only girl in your classroom.
But nah,
that ain't even what that show was about, huh?
You ain't never played a sport, huh?
Look, Rod.
Just your pussy got wet up. When you saw Robert Wool, huh?
I take offense on Becker.
You just gotta understand, Rod. Like,
you need to.
0.5%.
Look, I tell this to Chris all the time. You're a black man that watch Becker. Shut up. I say that all the time.
You represent the 0.2% of black people that watch
Actually,
Becker.
no, I will say this. My dad watched every episode too. So I
But nah, Roadhouse.
Again, hold on. I don't think we said this. Hello, everybody. I know it's late. 3 Black Geeks. Please like, click, subscribe, comment as much as you can. We love it. Donate if you got the money you can. And yes, we are continuing to give stuff. We're continuing to put stuff on our website, and on our YouTube. And just to let everybody know, we got banned off of Twitch on the last episode, and we don't give a fuck.
Also, we got a new section on the website, D's blogs on movie reviews, adding on top of our new movie reviews, which it creates, as I say, interesting caveat here, where I think we're going to actually be doing a lot more movie reviews than we normally would, where we're just watching movies in theaters. Oh, we're hitting the Tubies and all that stuff, and throwing the occasional blog and videos up on there too. So, spicing it up for you guys.
Creativity.
Yes. Cinema.
You see, it's all about synergy here at 3 Black
Geeks.
Hey, Roadhouse was missing a Gary Busey.
It didn't need one.
It
did not need a Gary Busey. We didn't. Which is shocking for me to say.
But
Roadhouse did not need Gary Busey.
But we got a Busey.
Fun fact though, Roadhouse 2, Jake Busey. I'm not even joking.
We got a Busey.
I love how he inherited his dad's overbite. I thought that was just awesome.
Somehow he popped up alongside Scott Conn in fucking Hawaii 5-0. Reunited.
I will never get over
good.
the fact that you brought up a Jake Busey. I forgot what we was talking about. You're like, Jake Busey's in that. Like, shut the fuck up, Chris. You always bring it up. Oh my God, Jake was in that. I forgot what show it was.
As another 0.2% of black fan that watched Shasta McNasty. You gotta know these.
That's what it was, Shasta McNasty. You told me that. Like, that was not. Oh my goodness. Like, I think Jake Busey and I think Jay Busey and Jamie Kennedy had the same producer trying to make magic the same way, and Jamie Kennedy just got lucky because WB didn't give a fuck what they put on television at the time.
And Scott Conn ducked and dodged the allegations. Like, nah, bro, I'm bigger than this.
Nah, I'm bigger than this. My dad gave me a career. James Conn. What you talking about, son? Speaking of which, I saw James Caan's last movie. It was God, what's the name of that movie? It was a Pierce Brosnan. It was actually decent. Straight to it was straight to
Pierce Brosnan pay a retired assassin.
Yeah, it was that movie. What's the name of that joint? It was that though, for real. It was him playing the retired assassin.
I was just guessing the fucking plot here. The fact that I'm right is just amazing.
And
you can't just be guessing all willy-nilly, Chris, because a lot of times you will stumble and accurately guess something that went straight to DVD.
You said James Conn and Pierce Brosnan. That's like an old, not Liam Neeson type movie. So
it really was. It
went straight to DVD.
It was Pierce Brosnan with a Southern accent. I know anybody else you hear that out of, you're like, come on, it's Pierce Brosnan. With a Southern accent. He makes it work.
He was a Brit playing a fucking Irishman in the I'm just saying.
That was still the greatest thing ever, him playing that in what's that?
The Foreigner.
You killed my dog.
You killed my dog.
I don't have the names.
I swear to God Almighty, I didn't tell you what he did, but I just love it. Again, Jackie Chan upside the head with a gun. Anyway.
No. Jackie Chan doing this. Press the button.
Dude, he like this.
It is now uploaded. No, it is now uploaded. It is now uploaded to the internet.
Press the button. Dude, wait a minute, that's the wrong button. Who did you call? Anita Moore, you motherfucker.
Jackie, get off of him.
Get off of Jackie. Get off of
Jackie choking him out.
You literally hear in Chinese, nigga fight back.
Yeah, November Man, I think.
It wasn't November Man.
Okay,
no, it's not. It's recent. It's very recent.
Okay. But
it's actually recent. It came out early this year. Anyway.
But now, Roadhouse is an unhinged movie, and as somebody that has traveled across the country from California to Maryland, I feel that's a very believable town that would have a drug dealer running shit.
Number one, Chris. See, no, you can't say that. This is not an unhinged movie. The timeline, it's 1989. This shit was Tuesday morning, okay?
In the middle of nowhere in America with four
Kansas City. This is Kansas City. Kansas City, in the middle of Kansas City, 1989. This is a Tuesday morning, bro.
Out for a second.
That's Kansas City.
Yes.
No.
He awfully mountains in the background for that to be Kansas City.
The guy didn't say it was Kansas City. He said on the outskirts of Kansas City, so it's outside the city limits.
Still, you're in the city limits, my nigga.
I just find it funny that this drug lord took over this town.
Look, put it this way, Chris.
100.
They all go to Chiefs games out there, okay? They all see the Chiefs and they all see the Royals, okay?
So Jack Dalton is basically combat bouncer extraordinaire. He's a bouncer extraordinaire somehow, and you see at the beginning of the movie, he's in the upscale bar in some place in the city, and he has a specialty bouncers because Jack Dalton actually has Rick Dalton actually has his lineup of bouncers where they are professional. They wear polo shirts. It's great. Me, as somebody, all three of us have gone to clubs. I've never seen bouncers that well dressed. They're just niggas in the front door with black t-shirts.
That's all they wear is black tees.
I did.
Actually,
God, get ready.
No.
Get ready for both of y'all knees to hurt when these say this. The best looking bouncers I seen that were all in some type of uniform. Love nightclub.
Get the fuck out of here.
Mm. By the way, Chris,
all in suits, all kind of match with the colors. Yeah.
By the way, Chris is Patrick Swayze plays James Dalton.
I don't know. Both of us would say Rick.
You said Rick because of what he saw it earlier.
Yeah, James Dalton, but he's like the bouncer, I guess. Guru.
He's like a John Dalton to me, but whatever.
Hold on. First of all, come on. Going off of the nickname I chose here, he is known as the Cooler.
Yes.
The Cooler is the head bouncer above all the other bouncers.
Yeah.
Now I gotta
Yeah,
wonder,
it's like
can
the
that
captain
fly?
bounce? It's like the captain bouncer. You know, you gotta beat all the other bouncers before you get to him.
The Captain Ginyu of the Ginyu Force
The
of
cooler
bouncers.
is the '89 equivalent of my man that is now the memes, the security guy from Chicago. That is James Dalton in this movie, except better, and he can actually.
Wait a minute, are you talking about my man from Detroit? They'll be like,
Yeah,
all right,
Detroit.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
tell you
yes.
how to-
That is James Dalton, except better, because James Dalton kind of follows
Actually,
them.
You're kind of right, because in real life, he sucks telling people what to do, how to get out of situations. He's actually a legend in Detroit because he's faster than the cops. Him and his people actually go to different neighborhoods, help people from getting beat up, help people from stop violence and all the rest of that. So yeah, there you go.
Because Dalton's
Right.
number one thing when he
So,
teaches his bouncers is be nice.
No, hold on. First of all, this is in New York City. The
Yeah, New York.
beginning, the beginning of this takes place in New York City.
Crack era,
New York
of
City.
York.
You know,
Crack era New York City.
and of all things to be,
Pre-Giuliani New York City.
of all things to be, is to be stoic and cool-headed.
All right.
Of all bouncers.
Yeah.
And the man knows, okay, I know how to take this person out and not get angry. Like, put it like this: if Bob Ross was a bouncer instead of a painter, how cool would that be?
No, it'd be terrible. Because I think
think
Bob
about it.
Ross outside of that room, you might as well play the music off of Doom. Because no, seriously, imagine Bob Ross, Afro and everything, doing MMA moves on niggas.
Now,
That's
I
what
would
I
say this.
see.
I would say this.
I'm going to put you in the full Nelson. Now, see what I got you right there? You can't move. Now, I'm going to apply pressure to this part of the artery. Now, it's going to make you go to sleep. See, there you go. See, there you go.
See.
Gently
Happy
put them down. You don't got to
Happy
look. You don't have to
accidents.
drop them on the ground. You can lay them down very easily. Yes.
There's no such thing as accidents. It's happy accidents. Just put 'em down.
And
He shit
sometimes,
himself.
you know,
he shit
you know
himself.
what they,
It's
you know
okay.
what
It's okay.
Look,
Chris,
you see what happens if I squeeze this nerve here, he's gonna shit himself.
It's brown.
We
Very,
don't. That's the funny thing about shitting yourself. You know, we all do it, and sometimes it's involuntary. It's okay if it's involuntary. A shirt doesn't mean it's a shit.
Wait, D. Oh no, you gotta say it the right way. No, you were on the right track when you said that.
It's a happy little shirt in the
No.
That's all it is.
No, it's like the funny thing about shitting yourselves is that we all do it, and you can do it too.
Do-do-do.
You could have gotten in, you know, I hate to use my French here. You could have gotten the fuck out of here, but you know, we're in this position right now. So sometimes you gotta make the best of the situation. Man. That's what we
I mean, come on, put it. I'm
Bob
only
Ross
saying
got a tattoo right here that says humble.
humble. I'm only saying that because Bob Ross, was in the military,
yeah.
so it works.
Now, see, this is what you do. See, when you get a bigger opponent, just hit him in the knee, and he'll just topple over right there, like a couple of blocks.
Look
at
now.
that. It's that simple.
Now you see this. Like you see this mountain of a man right here. Once I take out his knee, he goes down like a stone. It's wonderful. Like God shows us amazing things, doesn't he?
Bob Ross, I could watch if I was in heaven and they said you get one channel, I'll be like, I watch Bob Ross paint stuff.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Give me all the seasons.
Give me all the seasons, even the ones with his son painting is great.
Dude,
Like,
his son, his assistant. There's been other people besides his son that painted on that show.
they all paint very well. It's crazy.
They learn from the man.
We're going to put this guy right here in the head scissors, a happy little head scissors. Now, if you're in this position to put a guy in the head scissors, a lot of things had to happen, you know. But, you know, in life, a lot of things do happen. And sometimes it's I'm done.
Because at the end of the day, they've had enough.
I will say this. One thing
Tosses him. Wait, I'm sorry, Chris. Tosses him out the door. Take care of yourself and God bless.
For more,
there you go, people. I painted the image
Bob
for
Ross.
you. I painted the image for you. Bob Ross doing Roadhouse.
The joy of ass kicking with Bob Ross.
For more joy of ass kicking and other shows like this, please donate to PBS and viewers like you.
That shit would be on public access. That shit would have 5 seasons, and then it would be
Only 5 seasons, just 5.
Only
Don't
5.
need to overdo it. Don't need to overdo it. Imagine that. Look, imagine if you will. Somebody, yo, man, I still got my Bob Ross gloves, man. Really? Yeah, but I still got my gloves back in the day.
Hey, it's Bob Ross.
This is Happy Thoughts oil.
Happy Thoughts.
Hi, Bob Ross here. I have a special guest here. Why don't you come on in, neighbor? It's Mr. Rogers.
Yes, Mr.
Mr.
Rogers, Sam Elliott character, Mr. Rogers.
Now,
Hello,
Mr. Rogers, you were in the military yourself, right? Can you show everybody your tattoo? Well, I don't normally do this. Now, as you see, this is a hooker that I had in Saigon.
It's like the PBS cinematic universe.
D, hold on. Wait. Wait.
The PBS CU.
D, hang
Sesame
on.
Street's under fire. Who's gonna help?
D, hang on.
Paul Ross shows up.
D, hang on. Every time Mr. Rogers rips his shirt off, like video game logic, it rematerializes.
Rematerializes back on. Or no, he rips it off. Like, thank you, Mr. Rogers. Well, I had to help. Because, the children has to... He's buttoning up a new one.
Out of nowhere.
Hold on. And while he's doing that, putting on his loafers. And you know what?
Yes.
Bob, don't take a lot.
But seriously,
I've seen him choke out a man with that damn cardigan.
Boy, man, think about that. They do a John Wick move to a floop. He comes out that joke. Hold on, carries the body over. Look, carries the body from him. The body gets shot. Rogers take out the gun.
Coming to theaters, Patrick Swayze is Bob Ross and Sam Elliott is Mr. Rogers in Roadhouse 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Not Electric Boogaloo, man. It's Roadhouse. No. Come on. Let's keep this 90s. Roadhouse 2, The Return.
No, Roadhouse 2, Redemption.
Why would it be redemption?
It's always redemption.
And the thing is, who?
Roadhouse
Who
2, The Revenge, or Roadhouse 2, The Revenge.
It's either revenge, the redemption,
reloaded,
underground,
uncut.
It's always the same with these movies, yeah.
Return of Roadhouse.
The Return of Roadhouse.
Which makes
the Roadhouse come back together and started killing people?
No, here's what doesn't make sense about that title. See, you would think that a movie like this, they would work in the title Roadhouse somewhere within this. How long is this? 114-minute long movie. Somebody would have said Roadhouse.
You would think
no one said it.
Peter Griffin. You would think him going Roadhouse. You would think they would said that. They ain't say it one
they
time.
They never said it not one time in this movie, and I believe that's where the joke came from. Is that no one said Roadhouse?
The one fun thing about that joke, though, is the one fun part, and this is real legit. When they wrote that, Patrick Swayze just passed away. And they actually said, no, we keeping that joke. And they kept the joke in there. And they dedicated that episode to Patrick Swayze. And it's actually every now and then when you hear Peter yell out Roadhouse, it's like, shut the fuck up, nigga. Sometimes it's like, that wasn't funny. And then sometimes, Roadhouse. Like, shut up, Peter.
No, but this was like, number one, I love the music in this movie because
it was great.
Because I feel like it's a type of music that, black folks will sit there and never cop to admit that they enjoy they tap their feet a little bit to it. But then it's like, damn, this music's actually, this shit works.
I hate it. As a kid that was raised on partial jazz and blues.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, Rod. Thank you. Shout out to Rod Turner.
As a dude that was raised on blues music, partially blues music, the second I heard that dude start saying "Manish Boy," I was like, shut your blind cracker ass up.
Wait a minute.
Stop it.
Wait. D, you mean to tell me you weren't feeling Royal Farms, Huey Lewis in the News?
I mean, sir, that was Michael Kamen that did the music for this.
I did not like C.C. King I ain't like none of this music. Yo,
Sir,
when-
you need to put a kufi on his head now. What a picture of him doing this with a kufi on his head.
Hey, look, I said Royal Farms, and D just had to go and kill my joke. Thank you.
no. The second I heard this, might as well. Now, number one, shout outs to this. He is blind, and yeah, him playing the guitar like that is very cool, actually. I will admit that. Yeah, I cannot deny that. But outside of that, this was some of the non-seasoningest blues I have ever heard, and they kept playing it throughout the whole movie. I don't care if y'all tapped y'all heads to this. Like, what the fuck kind of cracker shit?
You know what it reminds me of?
It's like half the room. It's like this, Chris. I don't like blues made for Trump voters. I don't. I can't.
First off, that was good, wholesome white man blues. All right, come on.
It's like here's my thing. I always say this, and I say it as joking, but I don't mean it as joking sometimes, because I say this because white people love copying our music. Throughout this whole movie, if you looked at listen to the music, it's like, that's an old black song. That's an old black song. That's an old black song. Wow, did you do anything original? Then when you hear something original, that sounds like shit. And then when you hear something that they copy all the black people, like, oh, that sounds a little bit better.
Now, listen, D, first of all, that is one Jeff Healey, who passed away on March 2nd, 2008. Canadian blues, rock, jazz singer, guitarist, and songwriter. Man had many talents.
You said Canadian.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let it go then.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna let it go then.
Drake is going to.
He had
AI to put on his music.
Hold on. Dude had a number 5 single on Billboard Hot 100 with Angel Eyes.
I remember that song.
Like I said, I can respect him. I can respect this gangster. I really do. I thought the way he played the guitar. Oh, I loved it. I love the way that dude played the guitar. But hey, this music. Fuck this music. That's me. I'm sorry. It's all good.
Look. Wayne's World really fucked my head up about Jim Morrison. So the fact that this dude did a cover of a Jim Morrison song, it's like, so is Jim Morrison? So I need.
See what I'm saying? How did that sound like?
I need white people to answer this for me. Jim Morrison. I'm still wrapping my head. Is there like? Because I feel Jim Morrison is beloved probably way more than any other rock artist. I'm still trying to understand what was the appeal of him.
He just died young. He died young, and
like James Dean
around that same time when Jimi Hendrix died. All right, so
that's the appeal. Like Jimi Hendrix, I get because fucking
Jimi Hendrix, all that shit. Look, I'm gonna be real with you. That's the reason why I don't like this music, because Jimmy made what I like to call like the way he did rock. If you really listen to the guitar, he made that guitar fucking howl, like sing, like you can feel it, young. And I understand why his music is still beloved to this day. But every other white dude that tried to sound like Jimmy, when it comes to that guitar shit, sounded whack to me, huh? Like, I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to sound like Jimi Hendrix, young. I can tell who you're trying to be like. That's what I don't like. That's just me. Like I said, I'm gonna let it go. But one interesting thing about the music, the band that was in the very beginning of the movie, that was the same band that was in Until Dusk Till Dawn.
Mm-hmm.
So that lines up.
Throw that one out there.
So it's like the music I did love. I mean, Otis Redding, fucking These Arms Are Mine, like that shit. Like it's Otis Redding, like
nigga, that's Otis. That's Otis.
You
think I'm gonna hate on Otis, nigga? Come on now.
Bro, they did the cover. No, they did. They also did the cover for Long Tall Sally.
Yeah. Complete with
gross.
Complete with white bimbos dancing to said music in this movie. Which
look, put it this way. Look, there was only a dash of hot sauce on there. They ain't jumping on there. That's how deep.
Which I gotta say, sir. See, now, Chris, you call this movie unhinged. Today, people would call it problematic.
Look, let's talk about this. They're doing
there's quite the scenes of problematic.
There were.
But here's the thing. They're doing a Roadhouse remake, right? I think we talked about this when we did Point Break, in that I think Hollywood fundamentally tries to recreate the magic that the original movie deal with a remake. And like I remember watching the Point Break remake. It's like the movie tried to go super serious and they missed why the original is so beloved. And like I said, as much as I like the new guy that was the villain in Point Break, he didn't have that charisma that Patrick Swayze had to make that work. You know,
True.
and so when I look at the Roadhouse remake, it's like they got the pieces there, but then I see Conor McGregor there, and I'm like, oh boy, they really. It's like this movie was silly, but I don't know if they went into it wanting to be silly. It came off like a standard action movie that we got, and then when I see the new one, it's like it's trying to do the stuff like it's just.
No, the best way I can sum it up for you, Chris, is Roadhouse 89 is a movie like that put in theaters today. That movie would have went straight to Tubi or a DVD.
Exactly.
It would have been.
Yeah. Because it almost did in 89, to be honest with you.
Yep. And you can tell just
the weird thing about that.
You can tell just from how this movie was shot, paced, acted, choreographed, scripted. This is a movie that looked like it didn't really cost. It only cost them $15 million to make. Movie made $61 million at the box office.
You know how many people see, and that's the thing. I think there were certain movies.
That's a Godzilla move right there.
Yeah, but
Godzilla -1.
Well, first off, no special effects here, so you get the old. And that, you gotta realize this is 89. They have $15 million, which back then that's a lot of money to be able to do what they did in this movie: crush cars, blow up cars with the shotgun. Because apparently
that is a lot of money when you really think about it.
Yeah,
that is a lot of money.
And for it to get 61 at that time period. Like that's a feat in and of itself, but I think the movie works because the script is nothing to write home about, but it's Swayze's like charisma and pairing up with Sam Elliott and Kelly LeBrock and just those things. It's like, yeah, these actors are the reason why people like it ain't the fucking everything else. It's the people.
I will actually go this far. I think it was going to be a mid movie. And they knew it was going to be a mid movie, but what they didn't, I think what even the filmmakers didn't realize is that how beloved the movie got. I think that's the type of stuff you can't predict, that a movie is going to get that little spark of it's legendary. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think like, because they probably went into this the same energy, that, like, especially when it comes to, wait a minute, I just realized something. We didn't mention that this movie was made by our favorite Hollywood producer.
I was getting to that.
Sir, you finished that.
So this movie, number one, I gotta give the credits where credit is due here. The movie number one was directed by Rowdy Harrington. This was a screenplay by two people, David Lee Henry and Hilary Hinken. A story, of course, by David Lee Henry, and produced by the man, Joel the Bump Silver.
This guy, this illustrious Jewish man.
This man produced $15 million worth of greatness. That guy slapped. I repeat, slapped in the face with Razzie Awards. I mean, they said Patrick Swayze was the worst actor in this movie. I mean, people were relentless. Sorry, the critics were relentless with this movie.
And they can fucking be, but do we have Bigfoot in there? We have fucking Bigfoot in there.
They did. Which, by the way, D's not lying. They literally put Bigfoot in the movie. Bigfoot monster truck.
I want people to understand something here. If you were a kid, Bigfoot had you by the fucking balls. Especially if you're a kid that had like Hot Wheels cars and stuff. And like, I benefit from the fact that my dad took me to car shows and took me to monster truck shows at the US Air Arena multiple times.
I'm sorry, sir. It's called the Capitol Center. Thank you very much.
The Cap Center. Like, Bigfoot had it. Because like, I remember movies where anybody that was rich, they just casually owned a fucking monster truck. Like it was just a regular vehicle.
Like today, like this movie's villain here.
Yeah. Just casually. And Sue said this up offline.
Oh, I got you.
Either a monster truck or a tank.
That's what I was going to say. No, I was just going to say that. See, when you look at a villain like this, look at this guy. All right. Brad Wesley, played by one Ben Gazzara, right?
And you could have picked a better 80s I got money guy to be in this movie.
He pays top of the line for henchman, his commander, his second in command here with the aviator shades, who knows Caucasian karate too.
Jimmy Reno.
Yes, Jimmy Reno.
First of all, you saw how when he first introduced him into the movie, he comes in with the freaking cue stick, right? Now, notice that he was rocking all the denim. I get it. It's 1989. The game didn't necessarily come out yet, but I shouted when I saw it, yo, check out Jimmy Kane over here. Jimmy Kane.
Boy, it looked like he came out of a straight up Levi's commercial.
I'm just saying, I get it. I get it. The way he was introduced, he was supposed to look like he was, considering his name is Jimmy. Like, yo, is he supposed to be Jimmy from Double Dragon?
My nigga was fucking Nigga Dalton.
Nigga Dalton.
I know.
No, he was Billy Kane.
No, bro, when he fucking got that pool stick and was just flipping, I was like, he knows fucking martial arts too.
Like, bro, like I said, Jimmy Kane over here. But no,
I thought he was about to do a move with that joint. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, where the cue stick splits into like 9 sticks and shit.
First off, nothing was 89. Nothing screams 80s like Caucasian karate. Started by my man Michael Dudikoff.
Let me tell you something. 80s karate, not 80s karate, Caucasian karate is very interesting because the Caucasian karate really started in the late 70s. And not from it's basically because Count Dante put in a whole bunch of comic books that you can learn the dim mock and shit like that. And white people thought if they just go, that they can be
Folks,
karate masters.
What do you think?
Which only really led to a couple of things. A whole lot of people getting white belts and quitting. And it also led to a whole lot of white boys hearing this from their mama. Turn that shit down. You know what I mean?
Also, folks,
let's also
it also led to one guy telling Hollywood, "I took place in the Kumite."
What he said.
He got a movie.
Wow.
He got a movie.
Do you know that this nigga got all you had to do was be in a short film and then talk to the director of said short film about all of these lies that you made up. And he said, you know what? That's a pretty good thing. Next thing you know, Mortal Kombat's on the screen. Like, I don't get it either. The 80s were magical.
You also, hold on. You also stand you will go down in history as the man who made the Muscles from Brussels have a career. Bro, you gave this man a career, and this is how you repay him by sorry, this is how you show your appreciation for said career, by souring the relationship that you made with Van Damme.
Oh, man.
And you know the great part? You tell people who won awards, who had belts, who are in the freaking kickboxing MMA Hall of Fames, that's fake.
You tell people that's fake. Meanwhile, hold on. Hey, Frank, quick question. How many miles per hour was that roundhouse kick of yours again?
Here's my thing that kills me. Frank Dukes is a big liar, but Frank Dukes inspired Anderson Silva, George St. Pierre, the writers of Street Fighter, the writers of Mortal Kombat. For every bad thing, there's a good thing. So,
and then guess what? Hollywood
hey, look. In the footsteps of Austin St. John. At least we got Mercedes because of this nigga. That's all I'm
I would like to say, and then Hollywood kind of tried to erase that notion by giving us the second coming of Bloodsport with a movie called The Quest.
Let me tell you something. By the time The Quest came out, the cards, the house of cards were tumbling over on Mr. Dukes. Because you know what happened? People were like, that didn't happen. Niggas in the CIA was like, who? That's what happened. Anyway. Dude, thank you. That is a perfect name.
That's a good one. Roadhouse 2, The Quickening.
Kevin, you are consistent. Sir, you're consistent.
No, but it's like, my man, this dude got nigga fucking Dalton. Like, okay, so anyway, so back
No,
up.
no, you're right. Nega Dalton and let's be real, Midwest second story guys.
And Dollar General Bob.
Donald Trump. You know what's bad? I like that.
John William Young played Tinker. You always got to get the overweight second story guy.
I love how they always get a fat guy, and the fat guy, for whatever reason,
dumb fat guy,
mid punching skills and can survive fights like this. Only in the 80s, man.
My man, quote unquote, died by a bear. And that was a joke.
He didn't die.
He didn't even die.
I know. I'm just saying. That's why I said die.
No, my sons were watching that part with me. He's like, "Did the bear kill him?" I'm like, "Don't worry. He's going to have the best line in the whole movie after when he gets up from that."
This guy, so the Roadhouse. He my man comes in there like he's the fucking district manager of a fucking outhouse steakhouse and shit, and pulls out a card.
Kevin Teague. Frank Tillman.
My man looks like he owns a fucking chain of Outback steakhouses and shit.
He really does.
Look like he has 2 carpet stores.
He owns an actual Texas Roadhouse. Speaking of the devil,
that's the motherfucker that donates to the church very, very well, but he is like sleeping with every underage thing he can. That's the type of guy he is.
The waitresses at his fucking restaurant. It's like the most creepiest shit ever. But nah, he wants to hire Dalton to help clean up his bar. And doesn't Dalton say, I want $5,000 up front? And
my man said $5,000 up front, $500 a night, and you pay all the medical expenses.
That's fair.
I'm like, all right, I came into some money. I can work with that.
Hey, imagine you could do that today. So here's the thing. I'm gonna need about $120,000 a year. You pay for medical and everything, including the most expensive medical. And they'd be like, sir, get the fuck out.
No. They were like, well, no, see, but the thing is, if they know that he's the best, but they're still going to try to renegotiate, they would say some shit like, sir, I'm not entirely sure if I could put that together, but because you're the best, you're going to hit him with the iced tea. Hey, check this out, homeboy. God is on your side. He sent me to you. So let's just do this thing. You sign me, you pay me what I'm worth. Bow. I'm outie when it's all done.
Just my man giving them look like that sounds fair. Let's go. And
I'm just mad that you said iced tea.
That's what you do. You got to give him the Scotty.
God is bless you today, bro.
So
God
James, sent
me to you.
So James has a process that he goes. He drives a nice Mercedes Benz that clearly he barely drives because of the line of work that he's in. You know, you can't just go up to a kind of bar like that and keep driving that car every day. So he buys a beat up deuce and a quarter with pop-up lights, 4 tires,
barn door lights,
4 tires. And at first you're kind of like, well, why is he doing that?
When you got that kind of line of work,
people gonna come after you.
Yeah. People gonna find out what car you own, because number one, you're the last person to leave. So they know that, the bouncer, that's his car. And then they're gonna vandalize the shit out of it.
That's why when they want bouncers or doormen, especially, I could say at least here in DC, you have to wait. Like, I could pass, but I'm not tall enough. Right. like I'm big enough to impose, but it's like, dude, you're not 6 feet tall. Oh. But you have to, because you know why? There's going to be one asshole. There's always going to be one asshole. Swing.
And I couldn't do it because
their ass, there go your car, or they're going to be waiting at your car.
I couldn't do it because my only go-to would be 2 Joe Pesci characters from Casino and Goodfellas, just being the toughest short guy in the club, and I would get fired because I probably would accidentally kill somebody.
Actually, Eric,
allegedly.
Actually, Eric should be like my cousin Vinny, where he did the po juke and then
yes, walk to the right, walk to the left.
That was the funniest shit ever. It was like, bam! I'm like, yo.
No, but but that's the difference. Like I said, my go-to is Joe Pesci. I would just pick random shit that Joe Pesci did in a movie and use that to my advantage. If I gotta reach over like and grab a freaking ballpoint pen and start going to work, I mean, would I go for the jugular? No, I would do like Roadhouse, hit him in the knee, just right in the knee, take him out. They drop like a stone.
Not me. I'd be like, do you enjoy breathing? And I pull a fucking Denzel from He Got Game when he jabbed that motherfucker in the throat.
See, but Chris, look,
yeah, exactly.
CJ, but listen, sir, you're already like 5 from 7 feet, so you already have that imposing figure.
Here's the thing, I have no.
And you wrestled, sir.
First, I'm 40 years old. I can't stand these new fucking Gen Z kids who look like they built to be fucking NFL athletes.
But CJ,
unless I turn into Ric Flair and I just
CJ,
I'm gonna be real.
No, CJ, you have this thing called reach. You got reach.
True.
I'm gonna be real. Both of y'all talking too much. Just shoot a nigga. That's what I would do. I like y'all.
See, it's always got
y'all talking like.
Oh no! No, hold on. No, wait. Hold on. No,
you like something, bro.
No, stop it. First of all, CJ, I already said my go-to is Joe Pesci, meaning I have to pick a violent reaction. Now, if you said just shoot somebody, then that would also qualify if somebody would have break in my house and just shoot him. You tell me to risk catching the gun charge.
Eris, I imagine you, if you were a bouncer, you would come to me with your eye, with your whole shit fucked up. You be like this. I'll poke that nigga eye out. And when you show me your thumb and the eye still there, here's me. We're getting sued because of you, nigga. And this one, you're fired. You're fired.
Nah. I'd be like,
this whole thing was lopsided.
I'd be like Eddie Murphy.
Actually, Chris, I'm sorry, real quick.
Here's your error.
No, real quick.
Dr. Bill, right?
No, real quick. D, this would be me. Like, so what happened? Like, what happened to that guy? I hold the pen with the eye still attached to it. He ain't gonna be seeing for a while.
Eris, this is what I'm talking about. First off, you broke five of your ribs. You broke your other hand trying to punch the guy. And I'm just going to be real with you. I love you to death. I don't want to see nobody spin you like that no more, okay? You can't poke people in the eye.
Does this look like a simple poking?
This is like a simple poking. Eris, what else is on that? Like, Eris, what else is on that pen? Why you trying to bring up bullshit, nigga?
No.
Eris, why is there like something else on the pen? Like, it's like, what else is on that pen? Why you trying to bring up old shit, nigga?
No. You say that you did all this and did all of that.
Twice, did you? No,
hold up.
But I got it.
No, do you say all of that? Like, you did all of this. You can't be out here doing stuff like this. I still got both my eyes though.
Look, you're fired. Here's your severance pay. Give him the letter. Speaking of which, Eris, I need you for the camera to Dalton it up for us and show us how he showed up in front of the new bouncers because they're actually because the
double deuce.
The double deuce. I was going to call it the Roadhouse. Jesus Christ!
This movie really screwed the pooch on fucking.
They really did.
Title of the movie.
I told you they didn't. They didn't put the title in. They never said it.
So he went to double deuce. He's seeing, the usual stuff. He's seeing this over there.
Hey, let me tell you something. For $20, you can kiss them. You can kiss nipple to nipple.
And I got a question, guys. You know what? Look, we were all men in our 20s.
Why ain't you kissing them? I ain't got 20 bucks.
Did you ever have a pair of boobs in your hands ever? Yes, people with the flying in the.
Oh God.
Oh, there was a lot of this in the movie.
Oh yes,
there
was so much of it. There was a bunch of moments of that's the problem with these women.
Buddy.
Actually, no. That's the thing. There was no problem with the women. Everyone was having fun, having their way with them.
No. The problem was, how dare you look at that man? You're gonna take a fist to the face. Ugh.
Very true.
The 5-knuckle shuffle. Bam.
So the very next day, Dalton shows up with all the bouncers ready to see, like, oh, that's Dalton, because apparently Dalton is a known entity in the bouncing world.
Because allegedly, James Dalton ripped a man's throat out once.
Hey Chris.
Bullshit.
Hey Chris.
Says one Terry Funk.
The Funker, sir.
The Funker, sir.
The Funker.
What a wrestling god.
Yes.
No, seriously. Terry Funk passed away last year and became a wrestling god, okay? But that also being said, bullshit. I wish that man would tear a man's throat out in front of me. I would love to see it.
If I close my eyes, I hear the Funker in my head when you just said that, D. Good job. Good job.
Every time I make fun of Terry Funk, you have to say why like Steve Harvey with the full you have to do that. So when it's not why, it's why.
I understand that you had balls big enough to bring in on a truck. Doesn't look like much to me. Opinions vary. No.
Ball, son.
No. I love the response. The response from Patrick was just perfect. Opinions vary.
Patrick Swayze just...
There's a lot of homosexual energy in this whole movie.
Look, man. Look. It's to the men that are the bouncers that work on the Dalton. I'm like, yo, easy, big man. Get your dick off of Patrick Swayze's. Get your mouth around his dick, all right? Jesus Christ. Like,
pull it back.
Pull it back.
6 feet, all right? I need you to give me 3 feet and an ounce of space, all right?
I'm gonna need you to yoke that shit in. Come on, go on now. Let the man walk.
Now you son, it was the very next day. The very next day after Dalton surveyed the entire bar. He watched Terry Funk. He watched Terry Funk work, and every time he shook his head, I was like, "Oh, he's fired."
He
is so fired.
I'll tell you this: Terry Funk's character looked like if you even blink wrong, get him out of here. I'm like, yo,
bro. Everybody,
that's the guy's ass I can kick, and I'm not buying drugs off of him. Kick him out.
Speaking of which, bro, there was a whole drug deal going on. Like between the waitress and the other chick, she literally pulled like a full 50 out of her titties, and she's like, for the love of God, like don't like not here. Follow me to the bathroom.
That being said, though,
I feel Morgan will look at me and tell me and call me a nigga and tell me to get the fuck out.
Hey, look,
just the way that she said all that, I'm like, you wrote this, didn't you? You put that in there, didn't you? Didn't you, Joel?
Hey, I hate to be that person. I need you to check out the bridge of that nose, and you tell me not an ounce of coke with it.
I also want to admit the entire time that James was surveying the double deuce, the amount of cleavage and titty that was everywhere.
Sir, those were bimbo.
Yes, they were. They were. I don't care. This is Jasper.
Very much bimbo titties.
This is Jasper, Missouri. Okay, Jasper, Missouri, 1989 cleavage titties. Just
woo, they're going to
everywhere.
Look. You said Jasper, Missouri. Yeah, that's going to be B, C cup, and saggy. There's nothing else. There's nothing else.
Yes, absolutely.
You're only fortunate to have perky tits.
And look, hold on, and not the saggy where it's like, I see what you working with, girl. The saggy where it's like,
I need them.
Wait, I got you. Wait, D.
You know,
D. I got
D.
I got you. Upon first viewing.
It'd be like, they drop, come on, y'all, they drop and it's like mid tummy, a little bit lower than the tummy. You're like, all right, cool. There's some that drop and it hits their knees like,
Hey, I gotta be honest with you. I need them shits to look like Phoebe Cates in Fast Times. All right, that's I need that. All right, that's what it needs to be.
Coming out the pool, red
oh,
bikini.
Oh, yeah, you need that.
Beep, 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 beep.
But how do you how do you
Your boy
establish-
Joel every time though. Get two more. Let's have another scene where they're just getting sprayed. All right, come on, man. Let's do this.
I gotta ask,
Do
gentlemen.
this shit right.
Now, I gotta ask you, gentlemen, how exactly do you how do you establish yourself as the new boss, the new cooler of the Double Deuce?
Well, DJ Sue, I think you should show us why you should.
Yeah, please show us.
Sure
Please
thing.
show us. Yeah, please show us. Please show us.
The very first thing that you do when you walk in.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a powerful performance from DJ Sue. I want you to notice the hair. Notice the belt. Notice the tucked in belt.
You're done.
He's done.
And you've been dealing. You're out of here too.
Thank you.
Hold on. Say you're out again, Eris.
You're out of here.
Why am I out?
I've seen the way that you move.
That was Terry Funk, everybody.
I've seen the way that you move. You don't have the stamina to do this job.
I don't know what you're talking about. I went 60 minutes with Ric Flair, and those dirty dog horsemen tried to fight me. I fought them all out, boy, and I'll fight forever. That took nuts to tell. No, for real, y'all. That took nuts to tell in his prime Terrence Funk that he ain't good enough. That took guts.
Well, there's always barber college.
He dropped out of school when he was like in the 10th grade. Don't do that.
Hey, look.
Like now,
that was back.
Like now, for everybody else that's in here,
The curl, everyone.
it's gonna be some rules. It's 3 simple rules. Gotta understand this. Number 1, never underestimate your opponent. Expect the unexpected. And finally, be nice. Somebody calls you a cocksucker, be nice.
Well, what if he says something about my mama?
Be nice.
Like what?
Like my Baba Rods dicks. God.
Is she?
You know what? There is something to be said.
Yes, the whole be nice thing from this movie was something that you wouldn't necessarily think would have been like you would think this just would have been okay. This is just for the movie, all right? Be nice. Rule of thumb, be nice, right?
Here's my thing. Yeah, go ahead.
But gentlemen, would you believe that in the death of Eric Garner, New York City cops had to go through a retraining session and they used that exact scene of be nice?
My thing is this.
The New York police, the NYPD, who told Eric Gardner, teach a man how to squabble. Same motherfuckers said, we got to tell everybody be nice. Because we can't repeat what happened to Eric Gardner in this company. No, we can't. Now, we said the same thing when we shot up Dalo. And the other time we shot up those other kids. And that one time we choked that one kid out in the subway. The other time where we pushed that one kid into traffic. And that one time we beat up that Puerto Rican. And the other time we did a lot of stuff here at the NYPD. Okay? Be nice. Be nice.
Be nice under pressure.
But you know, also what I've noticed, especially during COVID, when it comes to the NYPD, they took that be nice meaning, be nice to us. That's what I noticed. I could be wrong. I'm a Washingtonian. I don't know what y'all do up there outside of choking out black men. I don't know.
I don't know if it was New York or Chicago, but you know that one cop that did 75 miles an hour and just hit a chick and then kept going.
I think that was Chicago.
All I'm saying is, when I saw that cop in the video laugh, I was just sitting in my room like. There
Think
is
about it,
something.
Chris.
There is something quite sick about like hearing a white guy just be racist. Like, I think I hit somebody. I think she might have been brown. I thought it was a skit. All right, that's how fucked up it is. I thought it was a skit. Like, nah, this is a Mad TV skit. This is real. This is real.
Very real.
This is real. It's like, so when you told me that this Roadhouse shit was real, I was like, why Roadhouse?
Because Chris, you got to understand, when it comes to movies, people can understand and actually connect to movies because be nice, Chris. Come on, man.
You're under pressure. Be nice.
All right, we get a lot of there's you're walking doing your beat and you hear some Dominicans talking and you're like, they're fucking talking about me. Hey, be nice.
Well, D, guys, be nice is translation. Pull out gun and shoot brown folks.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, if you want to take that definition, but we had the NYPD. Come on, look at what we do. Look at Law and Order SVU. We are the good guys. Come on.
You sure about that? Riker says otherwise. All right.
You know what? You and your fucking rappers and your nigger rap. Hey, stop, calm down. No. They're going to listen to me. And you're probably saying D is a brown cop saying that? Ironically, yes.
Well, hey, we can always make, shirts that have Hitler quotes on it to, soothe the mood.
Or we can blame the death of a black man on an Asian person and we can let our hands go of it. Oh, you thought I forgot about that NYPD. You really thought I forgot about that NYPD. Y'all blamed all that on the one Asian cop. That was really, really classy. Let's get the Chinese and the blacks to fight each other. That's what y'all trying to do.
Hey, I gotta be real. Hey, to pull from that meme, they almost had us in the first half.
Look, Asian people like this. Oh, we ain't fighting? Oh, dang, I thought this was our time. We don't move until white people tell us to move. Yeah, I said it. Anyway.
They expected that, but instead, when they saw black and Asians doing this, it was a wrap.
God damn. Looks like the Japanese, the Chinese, whatever. Look like they all came together.
The Ching Chongs all look alike, all right?
All these goo-wops and lines for eyes start. God, you're making me racist, and I don't want to be racist. Golly.
Why is it
Look,
no, you
got
karate chop in the throat by a random girl. I heard 3 Black Geeks. I know what you're about.
No, you got to keep it. No,
blue hair Susan will be on our stairs.
No. Let's just keep this on the level, okay? What they saw was the coalition of soy sauce and Jerry curl juice. Okay, let's just go with that.
Look at us. Hey, look at us. Look at us. Huh? Who would have thought? Not me.
With Timberland boots. And slide sandals. God damn. With chopped cheese and egg foo young goes like that. Oh my God. So
when hair oil and activator collabed.
How the fuck would you show me something if I couldn't have it?
We're done.
Moving anyways, but not like he fires them, hands them their last check. Oh, with the added caveat of, so yeah, my man been skimming about $150 a night from off under you.
And so what? I like how he did that. Dude, full dress. So what? Yeah, I've been skimming. What you gonna do about it?
Uncle Rico over here been fucking skimming money.
They call him Uncle Rico, yeah.
I would not be surprised if that was.
That fucking mustache. The dirtbag mustache.
I like how this dude went right to his rich ass uncle. It was like, they kicked me out.
What you do, son?
I was just stealing $150 a night. He acted like I did something serious.
Now, actually, that was $150 a month.
I thought you said a night.
A month?
A month.
He said a night.
He said 100. You said 150.
I could have swore he said night.
Yeah.
Well, if he, well, you know, if he did, and either way, in 1989 money, 150 a night, that is a lot.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes,
That's a lot.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. No, get the fuck out of here, dog.
Bro, that's Dalton's rent,
Right?
with $50 change.
This dude lives above a ranch in a almost studio apartment. No heat, no air. I get it. No heat, no air, no TV in there. But $100 a month. Do you know in New York City that will cost you $3,000?
Dude,
for something a tenth that size.
Here in DC, that's 1,700 right there, dog. What you talking about?
The size of this office nook that I'm in right now. That's what you're getting in New York. All right, you make it work.
But do
$5,000 a month.
But do something with that shit.
This is why I literally
hey, pull yourself up by your bootstraps.
This is why I laugh at those fucking videos of like, how much you pay to rent a month? About $650. Let's see your place, and the place is about the size of a fucking half bathroom.
And and they over here doing all these weird tricks, like bringing out a hand.
Or you know, who would have thought that a year later in the family comedy Home Alone, Kevin would go and buy like a week's worth of groceries and only paying what was that price again? $19.83.
Hey, look, you know, Reaganomics is great. You know,
for the people for Kevin
in Chicago.
For Kevin's family.
For Kevin's family.
A rich ass family in Chicago, man.
That side of Chicago.
Go over to the
$19.83.
Chicago real quick. Tell me how they are.
Also, here's how great the 80s were. My man had a Stouffer's mac and cheese, and that was a lot of mac and cheese and Stouffer's. We were a great country back then with them fucking frozen. We were a country.
We were a proper society.
We were a proper society. We don't get that in Stouffer's now. Stouffer's, them shits is about the size of this phone. Like that's.
I was just about to pull out my phone.
I hate the fact that we got the. All right, look, I knew it was
you get half of it in the cup this big.
Hey, real talk. Me and we used to get the little Stouffer's lasagna for the kids, right? The little the big jump, right?
Oh yeah.
I went to the store one time, like 30 what?
For that little shit, like
yeah, like we making this shit at home.
Isn't that crazy though? That when you go to the grocery store now, you're paying Costco prices for shit that's a quarter of the size,
and then you end up paying 1980s prices just getting the ingredients, and you're like, shit, I got more out of the fucking ingredients than the fucking frozen shit.
Yo, the new Roadhouse better have Jake Gyllenhaal helping out a girl who's stealing baby formula outside of the in the store. That's the only way you can make that real. Like, we're going to kick her out. How much is the baby formula? $4,000. God damn, here.
Jesus.
As a dude that is not having kids no more. Whoo!
R.I.P. my pocket. All I'm saying is R.I.P. my pockets, because then all of a sudden,
boy, years later,
3BG.
Put that nigga on real milk and not formula.
Say, hey, 3BG, didn't y'all have videos on YouTube? Oh man, DJ lost his internet because he got to pay for baby formula. Crazy times. Crazy times.
Look, Eris, here's me. I told him, tell his girl to whip her titty out and feed that child, nigga. No, I got money. All right, cool. I'm trying to tell you how to save money. You better get the pump.
They still make that?
I know, right? They still make pumps? Crazy. But nah, man. But like, yo, he cleans it up.
Oh, yeah, they do. That junk does like, let's put it on that junk. Come on, nigga.
But nah.
It's the future. It's all digital now.
He cleans it up, like you said. Be nice. You know, he has the bouncers dressed professional. They're wearing, you know, red
polos though.
Red polos look pretty good. I ain't gonna lie.
The Double Deuce logo on that shit. That's nice, bro.
Also, I gotta admit,
I need somebody at Etsy and Redbubble. Get on that.
Also, I gotta admit, we got the addition of a Keith David with glasses. It's great.
Who, by the way, only said one line.
Hey, he got his.
By the way, he's one of 3 Negroes in this movie.
Yes, he is.
First off, he sensed all them white men eyeing each other. He knew to get the fuck out of this movie.
No, he came in when everything was good.
Oh,
Like
your
when
crackers got. Oh, these
These
crackers got
crackers
moves.
he came, no, he came in when the Double Deuce was building up, getting its good, the proper
Oh, I
reputation.
know that. I'm just
First
saying.
of all, when the band no longer had to play behind a freaking fence,
Bro,
that's when
let
you
me tell
knew.
you something.
That's when you knew times was great.
Let me tell you something. Apparently, that's a real thing.
Oh yeah,
That is
Yes,
a
it
real
is.
thing. Like, I remember seeing it in Blues Brothers, and I
Man,
remember
put in
I
that
asked my
chicken
dad,
wire. You better put in that chicken wire, bro.
and I asked my dad, "Is that a real thing?" And my dad was like, "Oh yeah, that's a real thing. Like, that's to protect the
Here's the
band."
fun. I never seen it in real life though, but I knew they existed all through the 80s, man, especially in dive bars. I knew that was a real
Oh yeah,
thing.
there was some. There used to well back when PG certain parts was farmland. There was some dive bars in Upper Marlboro and Bowie, and I think my uncle told me about like them kind of bars where it's like, oh, this shit was like the shit you see in the movies, like bikers and all that shit.
Hey, Chris, before the fish market changed.
No, I actually take it a step further. It was more so Anne Arundel County, going toward Annapolis over in that area that had some dive bars. So yeah, like that's a real thing. I mean, look, I'm pretty sure Zatoichi King over here didn't want to have a bottle just hitting upside the head while he's playing. So
I'm sorry, did you just call that nigga Zatoichi?
Hey, you remember when?
People
Hey,
like to understand what real cinema is.
Hey, look, my man sniffed out Dalton when he snuck into that cage. Like, yeah, look a bit taller. I thought you were a little bit taller. Oh man, you some bitch.
I gotta tell you something, Dalton. I love you, man.
You know what? We got the Canadian version of that, which was just him, just eyes closed the whole time and just looking upwards and saying, I heard you was in town. It's really good to see you again.
Blind Drebin. Sir Dalton.
He really did have like the blind Drebin thing going on.
I got a story to tell you, Dalton. It's bad. Why am I doing it? Why am I doing that? Jesus Christ.
I will say this though, he felt very natural for the movie. Like I don't think it didn't feel like they asked a lot of him. It was just his natural self throughout the movie. I actually did like that.
All he had to do was just play.
Yeah, just play, get a couple of lines where apparently he gets all the ladies. Good for him. Good for him for sure. But yeah, the bar is getting cleaned up, and our drug lord is not digging the Double Deuce success.
Yeah, isn't that something?
It's like all of a sudden he's successful. Hey, you fired my nephew over here.
Which by the way, I wanted to ask you guys this. So check this out. Imagine, if you will, if Ward had that same option in Casino. Instead of bringing in Tiger March Sam Elliott, talking about, well, he is my brother-in-law, and I would see it as a positive thing if you were to give him his job back. No, I'm not doing that.
I'm not doing that. No.
It's like I can't do that. I understand and respect that he's your nephew and all, but no, he was too dumb like to see that the shit was happening on the second win, and he's also too incompetent. No, he's a liability. I can't bring him back in.
Except Tom Dalton was just like, yeah, your son's a fucking thief. Get the fuck out.
My man really had the nerve to sit there and point a finger at Dalton and say, "You see, I'm going to get my job back, and you're out of here."
Yeah, a guy with that much flowing hair, and you look like you, and meanwhile you look like you haven't taken a bath in like 3 days. I'm just saying.
Hey, CJ, you really going to tell somebody who's business in the front, party in the back?
the not mullet, the half mullet.
Yes.
By the way, the mullet is mounting to come back, apparently. From what I
said, Patrick Swayze had the most. I know I said it earlier, like in the beginning of the podcast, but he had the most immaculate hair in this movie.
Dude, he has immaculate.
Yes, he did.
He had immaculate hair in the 80s and early 90s and stuff, because he did Next of Kin later on with one Liam Neeson.
He did.
He had flowing hair underneath. No, Liam Neeson was the Amish. No, he was like a Chicago cop, and then he was former Amish, and he had the flowing hair underneath that shit kicker hat. Watch,
I believe.
watch that movie, by the way, folks. Next of Kin, great movie.
No, it's
Like which you get going back and forth on the whole actor switching roles. God, imagine Patrick Swayze and Wyatt Earp or Tombstone instead of Kurt Russell.
See,
the
like
movie would have sucked. I'm sorry.
I love
movie
Patrick,
sucked.
but nah, man, Kurt Russell
The
just
movie
nailed
would
it.
have sucked. I needed that to be Kurt Russell. No.
No, wait. Okay, all right.
Also,
No. Give him Doc Holliday.
Nah, man, that's
Nah,
Val Kilmer. That's Val Kilmer, man.
I know it's Kilmer.
needed his 3 good roles, and that was one of them.
First off, well, hold up. Is
They taking that away from him.
Hold up. Is the other one the Saint?
Yes.
Oh, D is actually thinking on that really hard.
What
Like
did you say?
the Saint.
The Saint. What about the Saint?
I said it's one of the 3 good movies, The Saint.
I'll be honest with you. I just said that to be funny. Don't
okay.
put me on the spot.
I thought you were about to say Top Gun.
5, okay, don't
Tombstone.
talk to me. That Heat. Batman slap.
Pure genius.
No,
Is it real
director's
genius?
no. Director's cut of Batman Forever.
I feel like the director's cut was just more green. Don't do that.
No, it wasn't. All the deleted
bright
scenes,
shots of green.
bro. All them deleted scenes and stuff that was cut out of the movie.
Oh
So-
man,
so-
but yeah.
Hashtag Burton cut.
The Burton, no, that was the
Schumacher cut.
The Schumacher
No.
cut.
I believe that everything is in there is exactly what Schumacher wanted in there.
The Schumacher cut.
There were so many things they cut out of that movie, though.
Speaking of cut, my man Dalton gets cut a lot in this movie.
Yes, he does.
He gets
Yes, he
cut so
does.
much that he carries around his medical history.
There have been so many knives that was bust out of this movie, straight up Bowie knives, army knives,
I ain't gonna lie, man.
yo.
Look.
Bro, the Rambo knife being pulled out of nowhere.
Hey, look.
But to be honest with you, at the same time, I'd rather this than a gun.
Look. I am
Guns got pulled too. We saw quite a few blickies.
They got brandished too. Yes, guns were brandished too. yes.
We saw quite a few ankle blickies.
Let me tell you something. I'm too much of a pussy. To try I am too much of a pussy to try to sew my own shit back. I don't care how fucked up it is. I'm like, you
what's the great part
you
about this, Chris?
you better dope me up on the finest of drugs before I do
Hey,
this
Chris,
shit. Like,
you know what's the best part? You know what the best part about that was for me? I was like, hey, Patrick, is that the same spot where you put the gunpowder in there and lit that joke on fire and Black Dog? Is that the same arm?
See, hold
you
on.
to dope me
Black
up to do
Dog.
that,
We've
man.
been threatening to do that for the last 15 years.
Sir, we got to do one Randy Travis movie.
We got to. We got to.
CJ, here's the problem with that. Here's the problem with you being doped up on like the finest drugs. You would lack the hand-eye coordination of trying to thread the freaking needle. Listen, your cut is up here. You're gonna start up here and end up down here. I'm just saying.
Knowing how my goofy ass, because look, I know how to sew a little bit. Knowing my goofy ass, the fucking cut there will be gaps in it where the shit isn't even shut in, but it's shut in enough to where it's like it's going to heal weird, but fuck it, it's closed up. I don't give a shit.
I'm like CJ, you're gonna break it open again.
Don't matter.
I'm like, that is not a clean dressing, sir.
Gotta understand, sir. If it scabs, I win. All right, that's all that matters. I win.
You're gonna scratch it
I'll
off
be honest with
out of
you.
habit.
I gotta be real with you. I'm the same way. I'm not sewing my shit up. It's like, D, you're bleeding. I ain't got time to bleed. I have always been that. Hey, Chris, you walked through the North Carolina woods before too. You got scraped by a couple of them branches. You know what I did?
No. I'm just saying, like, if it's a deep cut and I gotta sew, I'm too much of a pussy to try to sew it. It's like,
Mama,
no,
I need to go to the
hospital. Ah, shit,
Lick the-
Chris, what you do?
Lick the finger, one wipe over. Basically,
One wipe over. That's to get the first gush of blood. My dumb ass forgetting that there's still going to be more.
No. Like basically,
That's to cartelize the wound.
No, D. Basically, I get it. That was the God, the saliva mercurochrome. I got you.
Come on, man. This is a Metal Gear. That was in Metal Gear 3. Y'all don't remember that?
Hey, bonus points. You jump in the hot car and those hot ass leather seats and you use the seatbelt. The shit there cauterized and we're like, let me tell you something. Nothing is worse as a kid when you're wearing shorts and you jump into the back seat of a car that has leather seats and you burn your fucking skin. Like,
my grandma's Chrysler lit my little legs up.
Your ass hot as shit.
Well, I never forget. I was like 7 and I hopped in the back seat, and all you feel is that first initial push of leather when you put your hands on it. And I think it was like, oh, it's hot a little bit. I set my ass on that joke.
And that's how we prepare for taking hot baths with women. So there you go.
Training, gentlemen. Right it's like speaking of medical shit. When when Dalton went to the hospital, that's when we meet Doc, like Dr. Elizabeth Clay, played by Kelly Lynch. Now,
why I call it Kelly LeBrock? Sorry, folks, Kelly Lynch. You're right.
Now, imagine if you will. It's I want to say late 88 when they were probably filming this movie. One Annette Bening was originally cast as Dr. Clay.
Here's the crazy part about Annette Bening.
Respect to Annette Bening. Good.
Annette Bening to me is in that category as what's the other Diane that has the glasses? The white lady?
Lane?
Lane is she was she was in that movie with Bette Midler and Goldie Hawn, the First Wives Club.
That's what I said. Weist?
No, Father of the Bride. Is it
That's what I'm saying. You sure ain't Diane Weist?
No, Diane Keaton.
Diane Keaton.
Yeah. Annette Bening and Diane Keaton are in that category of white women where it's like they're not super hot, but there's a certain demographic of men that like them and think they're cute in a way a little bit.
Yeah.
It was still crazy. It was still crazy that they put Annette Bening in this movie.
I can't see Annette Bening though. That's weird.
Oh, of course not, because bro, they had to recast. They recasted her and gave it to Kelly Lynch because very clearly her and Swayze had very little chemistry.
Kelly Lynch was another white woman that Hollywood had in their rotation of white women and such.
I like how this girl said, "Do you want a local?" Nah, I'm okay.
He's like, "Nah, I'm good."
That's some manly, unnecessarily manly shit. I want to get my stitches without no anesthesia. I'm a pussy. You better put all of that shit all over.
That's what I said. The finest of drugs,
mama, bro.
I need.
Also, sir. So you remember Jimmy Kane? Originally, that was going to go to Scott Glenn.
I can see that. Scott Glenn has that look to him that I
Thank God. Can you
Thank God it went to Marshall Teague. I'm glad it went to Marshall.
But Scott Glenn is great, though. I like him.
He's great, but I'm glad.
89, Scott Glenn doing a roundhouse kick. Really, nigga?
No, 80. No. Never mind the roundhouse kick, D. It's 89 Scott Glenn spinning a fucking cue stick, doing all this shit.
Yeah, he'd be similar to our boy from fucking Trimmers. Captain Remo.
He would be, but no. I'm glad it went to Marshall Teague.
No, I'm glad
I'm glad it went to Marshall Teague.
They got Marshall. I'm going to be D tier for the rest of my career. T. Let me tell you something. You know what he's doing now? You want to know you want to know what he's doing right now? This motherfucker is doing Christian movies right now. And when I'm say Christian movies, like earlier what I said, music made for Trump supporters, he makes Christian movies that Trump supporters look at.
Basically,
he does now.
Basically, he makes January 6th Christian movies.
Yes, he does. He makes
What Happened to Freedom.
You sure he wasn't at the January 6th?
I'm pretty sure he was probably there. I'm pretty sure he probably rolled up to the cap. No, he showed up to the Capitol with a cue stick and all.
With the American flag,
the shitty wafer glasses,
hoping that one of these fat, out of shape white men go, Jimmy Reno.
No one did.
No one.
Roadhouse Marshall Teague was spotted at the Capitol. Nah. My dude is like the guy that's still trying to be popular with the kids. He has a Captain America shield.
It's gonna be like a Captain America shield, something like that.
No, because
My Captain America is Steve Rogers.
nah, he would have.
Oh God!
He would actually no. He would still walk in there with the cue stick, but he's wearing a denim jacket with a no smoking sign on the back.
Sir, but he's wearing
No, he's wearing a denim jacket with a United States Punisher logo on his back.
Oh, still wearing the lead dungarees for this movie.
Still.
He's got a patch on the arm with the Blue Lives Matter. He's got a Blue Lives Matter patch on the arm.
Don't tread on me, Snake.
Don't tread on me. It's terrible. This is terrible.
So he sat there and said he does Christian movies. I was like, oh God, I know where this is.
Yes.
Sure, you didn't do a movie with Gina Carano?
Oh, make it worse. You know what? No, that would be Earth. No, that would be Earth 451. Him having a sex scene with Gina Carano in a Christian movie. Consensual.
Ew.
For the sake of child making.
And I was mildly kind of interested in seeing Gina Carano's titties after Deadpool. I was like, I kind of want to see him.
You kind of wanted to see it, and then
I was interested. It was intriguing.
And then she opened her mouth at Disney, and then that was it.
It's like, lady, no.
Just stop.
Why are you being anti-vax? No. God. It's like dick went hard and then it just went soft. It's like,
I'm like, Gina, why are you being Abby from The Last of Us right now? Can you not? You were right here on the level of attraction. Just here. Oh well.
But no,
sir,
but no.
How is it that you are so villainous that you got a spot on the river?
Mm-hmm.
You own a monster truck, or again, it's the 80s, a monster truck or a tank, whichever one you want to choose.
Pick your poison.
You want to know how villain you are when you can drive a freaking top-down Mustang doing the swerving shit on, between single lane roads
and not giving an absolute fuck.
I mean, zero fucks.
Eris, I think you're missing something of the whole motif of I think you're missing something in the whole motif of I got money and you don't.
This nigga has a fucking helicopter.
Yes, I was just going to get to that. But the coup de grace is you break out a helicopter to fly from your house to go to the other side of your house.
My man is wearing the Ricardo Montalban Fantasy Island fucking fedora.
He is. It suits him.
Again, this country
villain
means something when our rich assholes used to wear fedoras like that. Can you imagine Elon Musk wearing something like that? No, you can't, because he can barely fit shirts. So
this Caucasian Italian is just best villain ever.
Bro, you want to talk about I have fuck you money in 1989 is you're swerving while singing Life is But a Dream.
Ben Gazzara, man, that man is just we like D said, we used to be a proper country, just great, multifaceted villains.
Can I be that guy right quick and say this? This is the guy that you got when Homeboy, who was the main villain from Beverly Hills Cop 1 and Rambo 2, said no.
This is the man that you get when Charles Grodin is like, are you sure I should be a villain in this? That's what you get him.
Are you sure?
Charles Grodin's like, I'm more comedy villain than I'm actually punching a guy villain.
Much like how we got Sunshine Parker to play Emmett, aka taller like Wilford Brimley.
walking tall Wilford Brimley.
Talk about, do we have the black equivalent of a Wilford Brimley in the black acting community?
We did have it in the beginning of the movie. Your boy Fats Williams.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
So, but what do I look like? Like, what do I look like? A valet?
His little fun little part about my career. Do you know this is my second Joel Silver movie? The last time y'all see me, Action Jackson. Not Jackson, Action Jackson.
And you want to know what my role was for this movie? I was the derelict. It actually said it in the title.
I know. I'm like, yo, disrespectful.
It was highly
Disrespectful to a black legend. I'm no bullshit. He hasn't been in a lot of movies, but him as a man, as a person, and people, he's a legend. It's disrespectful.
I mean, it's no different than
It's like if you get Glenn Plummer to be a crackhead, sure, he's a crackhead, but you don't have to put crackhead as his name in there. So like that.
I mean, look, it's no different than us in the community, nerd and white community, sitting up there making fun of Wilford Brimley and diabetes and shit. Like,
do we have one though? That's a good question.
Yeah.
That is a good question. Do we have a black person in our community right now that's like that? I'm gonna say no.
No,
I can't really think of
Ozzy Davis,
listen. No, until I see Ozzy Davis be a black hobo with a shotgun. No,
I'm gonna say Scatman, but I can't even say Scatman. Scatman probably would have been, but Scatman wasn't though. He was just in everything. You know what I mean?
Dude, I refuse to give that. I refuse to give Hong Kong Phooey that respect.
At the same time,
You know, one thing I.
Uh-oh. D, you muted. You muted D.
Yeah, you're muted big time.
I know he played the Uncle Tom junk every now and then, but real talk, when you look at his career, it's like these are a lot of pro-black movies. Yeah, now shut the fuck up.
Nah, this is Wilford Brimley gives ally.
No. If Wilford Brimley still had a heartbeat, you know what he will say? When did this country change? I like how all these crackers. I like how all these crackers say the same thing. What the country used to be.
Technically, I would say the black equivalent, but he, the only difference is that he's actually healthy and still with us. Lou Gossett Jr.
Yes, and you know what? You're probably right, Eris. You're probably right.
But I will say,
I think I will give that to you. You're probably right.
He's technically our black equivalent. It's just.
When y'all niggas gonna understand?
At the same time, though,
pull your pants up. Be somebody. Be a man.
Now, if you excuse me, I gotta go do hobo shit.
You're like this. Hey, Lou, look, Mr. Gossett, sit down. You're not supposed to be acting. We told you.
You're not gonna tell me to sit down.
You're not gonna tell me to sit down now. Like
I'm sweaty and bald. You're not gonna tell me to sit down.
Mr. Gossett, there's a vein. 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock. Oh yeah, my show coming on.
Wilford Brimley just gives off. It's a damn shame what they did to that Ashley Babbitt woman. It's crazy.
What by having
the transfer? I knew this country is in trouble when the transfer of power was stopped by that demon Democrat. I can't even think of a bad thing.
No. It's what? It's a shame. Like it's a shame for what? What, for having that agent do a kill confirm on her? Picked up the dog tag and everything. I said what I said. I'm sorry.
Oh man, that agent. Hey, you see that white girl? Yes. Center mass.
Yo,
my man was rolling it deep with the Resident Evil 4 Punisher.
You know what's amazing with somebody? Look, I done seen people get shot with Glocks before, but never at center mass and never nobody flying back at that rate.
Look, I want you to know how united that we as black people were on Twitter. This was all of us when we saw that video.
Should have been fucking around.
That was
You over there trying your best to run in there and take a shit on Chuck Schumer's desk. This is what happens.
You were in here trying to sniff AOC's chair.
Hey, they did that. They did that. Look, AOC threw away her chair. No.
She burned it.
Throw it away.
She burned it.
Look, all I'm saying is Bobby Wick.
Nancy Pelosi.
Bobby Wick. Bobby Wick.
Bobby Wick was in a mask.
Nah.
Deshaun
Wick.
That man is a patriot.
Sir.
Hey, sir, look, we almost got look, you gotta Deshaun, listen to me. Now I need you to get this whole situation taken care of. You don't have to shoot nobody.
I'm leaving here with something.
I'm gonna keep it real.
That dude is up there with the guy that shot Reagan. I'm like, bro.
Hey. CJ, listen.
No.
I know.
My favorite response is somebody said that, like, you like the guy that shot Reagan? What are you talking about? The nigga missed. What are you?
He's also up there. He's also up there with the man who missed his loafer on Bush.
Look, that was look. I feel us as older millennials.
How do you throw both shoes and miss?
Understand? I feel we have lived through so much shit that when I have kids, I'm like, kids, there was a time where somebody threw a shoe at the president.
2 shoes. You threw 2 shoes and missed.
Here's my thing. The homie missed so bad.
You are not allowed to throw anything for the next 10 years.
Here's the worst part.
Point blank range.
Here's the reason. Here's what's so bad about it. When Bush ducked the first time and ducked the second time, I went Bush. Bring another one. What you got?
Dodging skills over here.
Here's the sick part. Back in the day, you
just
had
I want you to understand SNK or something.
Just defend.
This is a moment of generation gaps here, right? You think about the time something happened to the president. You know, older adults had the newspaper to see the picture, and if you caught the evening news, they show it, right? Us as millennials, we're memeing the fuck out of it because somebody did the Resident Evil button press the fucking.
This man fucking QTE.
That's the different generation gap. We will meme your ass immediately. No important vibes.
My man ran down that hallway. My nigga ran down that hallway.
Full
saw
sprint.
Ashley. That nigga saw Ashley and said, "I just catch you having fun."
Listen, CJ. First of all, when Teron Grimes pulled out that Colt Python and he saw that white woman trying to climb over the railing. I'm like, son, if you don't sit your ass down.
I always say there's a flashpoint in history.
Yes.
We still haven't got the effects of black people getting our good shot off on that. We haven't gotten our full receipt on that yet.
Look, if you told me that was reparations, I'd be like, you know what?
Oh, look, all I'm going to say is this. That better not be the end of the ride, but if it is, that's a hell of a way.
It really is. We said that about Gina Carano.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Like, click, subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe. Hit that notification button, everybody. Visit 3blackgeeks.com. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on Facebook. TikTok's about to be gone, so
TikTok's about to get gone.
And look, all I'm saying is, Mr. Wesley over here up the ante. When you remember how you just walked in there on some well, sounds like y'all got a lot. I smell money in here.
Look, dog, I knew it was like that when he walked into Red's general store and going like, "Well, Red,
it's a nice day we're having here, huh?
Nice day we're having here, Red." Here's the fun thing about Red. Red has been in just about every Elvis Presley movie. So he has that under his belt. So that's kind of cool. And also he's been in a bunch of Westerns. And also the dude that that Dalton was living with, he was in a bunch his name is Sunshine in real life. He's been in a bunch of Westerns too. And when you look at the story, Chris Harris, is this a Western? This is the same plot as a Western.
Yeah,
It's
it is.
the exact same plot as a Western. Guy comes into town, cleans up, kills the rich guy. Everything's better. Is this a modern day Western that you're showing me here?
It's
So
a modern day
cool.
Western.
It's cool.
Hold on. You want to know also what makes this such a modern day Western? Now, remember how we said, well, you said that, man, it's a shitload of hills for this to be like Kansas City, Missouri. Well, sir, that's because number one, they filmed this movie 99.99% in California.
That
Beautiful,
that tracks.
beautiful Anaheim.
No, this was Newhall, Valencia.
That's
okay.
I mean,
home.
what was it? Yeah, Valencia.
Home of where Power Rangers was filmed at.
Santa Clarita.
Uh-huh.
Also where the other parts that were filmed, you can clearly see that they filmed this. The probably one of the most famous fight scene that was Canyon County. His $100 a month barn apartment that was in Canyon County.
There is farmland in California.
Good California farmland, sir.
Now the quote unquote new Double Deuce that they use Anaheim's Cowboy Boogie, which later called the Bandstand,
which probably isn't there anymore. It's like
no, that shit was closed a long time ago. By the way, the opening. Oh, and they said the opening and the monster truck scenes were filmed in Reedley, California.
Yeah, definitely California production. It tracks.
Again, not a lick was in the Midwest. And before somebody said, why couldn't they shoot in the Midwest? It's the 80s in the Midwest. Anyway.
By the way, that Bigfoot was Bigfoot number 7, which was originally built just for the movie.
Wow.
And the scene of Bigfoot driving through that Ford dealership, $500,000 to film.
You know
that
what,
sucks, man? That really sucks. It was wagon days, guys.
Wagon days
at Fort Motorsports. Let me tell you something.
Hey, yo, see, look, y'all gotta understand. Before the minivan showed up, the wagon. That's all I have to say.
Let me tell you something, folks. D and Eris, you'll know I'm rich when you pull up to my house and you just see a Bigfoot truck in front of you.
Chris, there would never be a Bigfoot truck there, yeah.
Oh no, I'm manifesting.
Your wife ain't letting that shit happen. Nigga.
No, Chris. I'm not. No, I'm sorry, Chris.
I'll rent one.
No,
right?
I will not. No, I'm not gonna let D rain on your parade, sir. I'm manifesting. You getting that? Watch. Listen. The first thing I'm gonna say to you when I see it in the driveway, Chris, what number? What number? Number is this Bigfoot?
Enough to fund 3BG for years.
No. I mean, like, which numbered Bigfoot is this?
It'd be like, yeah, it's the one from Roadhouse. Really?
Now hold on.
I'm like, number 7?
No, hold on. This is D.
How the hell did you get number 7, sir?
Eris, now this is me.
This is an F450. This ain't the same one, nigga.
This ain't the same one.
This ain't an F6. This ain't an F650. You think I didn't like? You think D wouldn't know that, nigga?
At the same time, though,
I used to work for Ford, nigga. I think I know what I'm looking.
At the same time, though, I would say this: if you know I'm rich, I kind of the nostalgia part of me. I kind of want Marty's truck from Back to the Future too.
Yeah, that truck was like that.
I kind of like it.
I can't hate you for that, man. I can't hate you for that.
That truck was clean.
That trophy
It
truck,
really
nigga,
was. It really was.
That truck was too damn clean for that movie.
That's a truck that I'll go to Virginia Beach and just drive in the sand just cause, like, yo, I can do this shit.
I'm doing donuts in the sand.
Hey, Chris, I feel like that's the type of truck you like. I'm about to roll over everything. 2 seconds in. The fuck?
This man Chris gonna be doing figure 8s on the sand.
Yo, like how long? Like, here's me. So how long before the suspension broke? Nigga, I was in there for an hour and a half. All of a sudden,
hey, I was out in DC fucking going nuts in that monster truck and then wrong turn.
Hey, look, he's like this. I was cool on the sand. Apparently, DC potholes is like bet. Nah, nigga, you bad. It just snowed. You bad.
It just snowed.
Oh god! Hold on, I will tap it on this. Shout out to the LA freeway, y'all.
Yes, there you go. The LA freeway sign was in the back.
Freeway sign in the background.
Also, more California stuff. So, the famous fight scene, the shirtless fight scene between Jimmy and Dalton. Would you believe that Marshall T broke Patrick Swayze's ribs during that fight?
I mean, they would look
That
like,
look like a nigga that would do that 2 times. All right, pretty boy.
like the Ruski should have won in Red Dawn. Oos.
You think you're better than me? Huh? You think y'all the puss?
He looked like a guy that says puss, not pussy, not babes, none of that. Puss.
There is something.
That's son. That was that punch to the ribs that broke. I believe that was a warning of future. I'm sorry, future Marshall T over here saying this is for fatherhood. Punched him in the ribs for doing that movie Fatherhood.
That was a forgettable moment, wasn't it?
Wasn't it?
Patrick Swayze is in Fatherhood.
Hey, but Showtime made sure that you knew that the movie was on because they played the hell out of it back in the 90s.
Rated PG-13. I can't believe I you know what, I gotta be honest with you. Patrick Swayze was not a believable deadbeat dad.
He wasn't. He was too pretty.
He's too
nice. Pretty. He's too pretty.
You can be pretty, but you know, he's giving off. God, come on, babe, give me another chance.
Nah. See, he's too pretty. He's too pretty to play a white deadbeat dad. Now, if this was Christopher Williams, that'd have been different.
Yeah, you know, clearly. Look, even if it was our man Tiki Boy, he'd look like a deadbeat dad.
Oh, Marshall T.
Yeah, Marshall T looked like a deadbeat dad.
Bruh, he looked like he would roundhouse kick his son in the throat.
Because it builds character. Sir.
Yes.
It builds character.
Like you do know you're gonna kill your son one day. You keep doing that.
Dad, you broke my hand. You know who else broke his hand?
Frank
George
Dukes,
Washington.
right?
George Washington when he chopped down that cherry tree. You know who else broke their hand, son? General Patton when he was saving this country. You know who else broke their hand? Donald Trump when he was masturbating furiously to get his penis hard when he was trying to have sex with that Russian girl. And he said, forget it, peel the sheets. D ain't forgot about that. D ain't forgot about the pissy sheet thing, all right?
I mean, he was too pretty. He was a very beautiful.
Was he too pretty
man.
in Ghost? Absolutely.
Sir,
he carried that he carried that immaculate hair of his from Roadhouse to Ghost.
I want to understand something. Demi Moore banged Rob Lowe and Patrick Swayze. She was living the white girl dream. All right. I'm just saying, like, there are things that you hit in the trunk.
Then she fucked Bruce Willis.
For a while.
Sir, that's John McClane. Makes sense.
Yeah, but this was like John McClane, Die Hard with a Vengeance, John McClane.
Hey, but here's the thing. White women love down on their luck. White guys like Bruce Willis.
Balding,
you know. It's an appeal.
I guess.
It's not like Bruce Willis.
Christopher, I need you to get the fuck off. Stop.
Leave.
Bruce Willis can't talk right now. We don't even be dogging that.
Oh, no. That's all love. That is all love with that. Like, Bruce Willis got Demi Moore. Like, that's.
Despite
you had
despite,
Demi Moore. That would have meant something.
No. Despite what Kevin Smith says.
Man, you had Demi Moore before Ashton Kutcher started pumping the living crap out of her and said, peace.
Hey. But you know what, though? You can't deny them kids because, Jesus, they look just like them. Crazy. Patrick Swayze got kids?
I do believe he does. Hang on a second.
No, it's one of those things where it's just random. I'm like, does he have kids?
He was. Hold on. Well, yeah, he was definitely married. Did he have
no kids?
Did he?
Wow.
Hang
But
on.
back onto what you said earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. This is a guy that broke his kid's ribs for being a pussy.
Bruh.
Oh, yeah.
Yeesh.
Jimmy Reno did that shit.
Yeah, he had no kids.
Damn, he had no kids.
No kids. That's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, good for him. You know, he's doing something a lot of people are trying to do now. No kids.
Hey, Chris, check this out.
Bidenomics.
That's the problem about this country. We used to have children, healthy,
white children.
Oh, wait a minute. So he was about to, but miscarriage.
Yeah,
That
that's-
happened.
Yeah,
You know
word
what?
life is the basic of Bidenomics.
Here's the thing: as a dude with 3 kids, I can say
Bidenomics,
this,
Chris. Give with the damn Bidenomics. I'm so sick of you.
Here's the thing: as a guy with 3 kids, if you're trying to have kids, I'm going to say 2 things: why, and go ahead. That's all I can do. I'm going to say why because, like, do you got the money for it? And I don't even mean like, and I'm not like everybody like it takes $100,000 to raise it. No, that's bullshit. Okay, you can technically raise a kid on $4,000 and make it to the end of the year. Okay,
There's a nigga
Negro where?
there's a nigga down the street that's raising
Trust
his
me,
kids on
I have
$5.
seen kids. I have seen baby mamas don't give nothing to their children and they make it to the end of the year. And that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm just saying it for a
That's
joke.
a baby mama that doesn't love their
Hey,
child.
there's a
No,
nigga down the
that's a
street
baby
that's
mama
raising
that
his
said, "I'ma still do me." And I don't know what you look. I don't know what you want to do, little nigga. I'm 4. Oh my God, get a job, motherfucker.
there's a dude out in this world that's pulling Dave Chappelle from fucking half-baked levels of finances for the kids. So
I'm dudes.
but you leverage other
I got
things in the
16
process.
bucks
D.
on me. I'm like, how am I gonna make it to dinner?
Oh,
How am I gonna make this dinner work?
folks, this
How
is
do
a,
I make it to 5 o'clock?
folks, this is
Howdy's
the
about to be my best friend. How this nigga gonna hook me up?
this is the perfect story that shows D's ingenuity on this. Right, it's a 3BG. It was our first year at MagFest. When we had that panel. D bought Donovan to MagFest. Told Donovan to lie about his age to get in MagFest for free, and it worked like a charm.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what bro. You do that at Great American Buffet too. Do you know that I was 12 for 5 years?
My tall ass could not be 12 for 5 years.
You can't pull it off, sir.
Can't pull it off.
Hey, Chris. Okay, 2 years ago at Otakon, I was looking at the prices, right? And I told my middle son, Tay, you 10 years old. And because my son is a sweet, sweet soul, loud as fuck. But Dad, I'm 11. Shut the fuck up.
You did
We
today.
get up to the counter. I'm like, let me get like one kid, one under 10, and the other one. Like, all right, I got you. That's $40, right? This nigga still loud, but I'm 11. He's about to say, I'm 11. My other son, shut up. Dottie knows the deal.
See, hey, let me
The
word of
oldest
advice.
The oldest one's always a smart one.
Hey, look, listen, word of advice to all millennial parents out there. Have this talk with your children before you go to the event.
Exactly.
I did. Because my son is a bowl of freaking is a cinnamon roll. The first thing that comes out of my but Papa. I raised my son to be a sweet soul. I know I did. A little bit too well. Because this nigga doesn't lie when I need him to lie.
He's gonna have himself a good woman. Never lie.
Oh God, man. Don't lie,
Hashtag
son.
black-
I won't, Papa.
Hey.
All right, son, I need you to lie. But compute none. No. You know.
Hey, CJ. Black man don't cheat. Anyway,
Actually, Chris, Eris, I thought when you put that up there, y'all know you're gonna say this. That's your problem. I thought you was gonna say that.
No.
You thought you was gonna say that.
See, it was the short one in that picture who said it for like a full year that black man don't cheat.
Look, I will
We
say
don't.
this.
We don't
I know.
cheat.
I know we don't.
We don't cheat.
We don't. We exercise
don't.
options.
We don't. We don't.
I like the buildup of our man the Doc and Dalton when they finally link up and get it on and shit. It didn't take much, did it?
Oh my love. It ain't the same song. I'm just saying.
No, it's not the same song.
Anytime I see Patrick Swayze and he's about to give the girl the Swayze, I hear that song.
Swayze, sir. You know that this is a good film when the woman is getting humped against a wall.
Well, she had to get warmed up by Sam Elliott. Remember, he danced with her and stuff.
He did.
And then boom, Patrick Swayze swooped in and was like, "I'll take that dance."
Can we say, for the record, Sam Elliott was this close to being Mr. Steal Your Girl?
Man.
I'll tell you some sugar.
The guy, he's like, whatever he's saying is a bold-faced lie. My man dipped her in front of him and said, "Don't bet on it."
I like how he was like, "We're gonna
I'm a
take this."
fucking nigga. You better let go of me now because I'm about to wrap all of this around something.
Around that.
Get off me, nigga. You place me, but
That's what I said.
Hold up. And the same thing that women kind of hit CJ with. Ooh, and you tall?
Oh
now,
my god, bro! Okay, real quick. I'm in the Green Ranger outfit. Obviously, kids, grown men are losing their mind, right? Old black lady was like, "Oh, Green Ranger, ain't he tall?" Eris, I hear him in the helmet. I hear the laugh over the fucking music as this is happening.
I'm laughing because the whole time I'm like, oh God. Risks are about to be taken.
In front of her husband.
In front of her husband, too. She's like, ooh, ain't you tall?
oh my!
It's the
pretty much.
Let me tell you something. It's the one time in the world that I wish I could just be in that world of just being over 6 foot whatever.
What? Eris, I'm sorry to make fun of you. What? 7 inches taller? What are you talking about? It ain't that.
No.
That's a nigga that's almost breaking 6 feet.
No,
it ain't that glorious as you
for
think
the grand
it is.
total of $30,000, you can go to Germany and they can break your knees and you can put a metal pole and you can be tall.
Listen.
Put a metal pole in yourself, Chris. Nobody ain't doing that shit.
I know they're not. I'm just saying.
As a German-born American, I will never do that bullshit. You're not gonna have me fucking around and finding out I'm walking around and my knees explode.
I gotta be honest with you.
Eris over there looking like Walter Jr. for 4.5 weeks just so he can.
First of all,
4 inches taller.
And here's the other problem with that. Yeah. The arm
the
length ratio doesn't match.
Look, I said on Twitter with that.
I'm not getting BBLs for legs, okay?
Somebody said knee BL. But nah, here's my thing.
Somebody on Twitter, look, Chris, I saw one on Twitter. Somebody said, if you yoke that nigga in basketball, his whole leg will explode. You hit that nigga with an Iverson crossover.
Nah, bro. The hot sauce shit.
You hit that nigga with a hot.
Nah.
You hit that nigga with a Steph Curry yank. That's it. That's it.
It's more simple. It's much simpler than that. A simple pole juke. He's done.
Man. Flag football is not for him, buddy.
Oh man, look, I would not suggest musical chairs for at least a year.
Anything that requires a snap reaction is gonna fuck him up. Okay.
Hold on, Eris.
Keyword knee-jerk reaction.
Eris, think about it. Think about it, Eris. You get the surgery just to be 4 inches tall. Here's me. Eris, yeah? Are you 6 feet? A second later, Eris.
What's up, man?
Here's me. You punch like a short nigga, and he still punching.
It's just...
Eris, I'm glad I can make jokes with you like that because I'm not serious. I really am. Because I know some people, you make a short joke with them, they're not talking to you for a whole month.
Oh no, they will not.
They will be mad.
Hey, D says this. I was low key that way before I finally came out and said it. I was like, I wonder how Eris will feel if I just said we're Negro, Nappa, and Vegeta. If Eris is just gonna leap punch me for that shit, and he was like, "No, I actually love it." I was like,
Eris will be for that shit.
Nigga, I'm the one handing you the scouter.
I don't know. It was just in the back of my mind.
Put it on.
I told this to Chris. He's gonna be more mad at you for not putting on the weight. So what you
Bro, we were at San Diego Comic-Con and we actually got to stand on that freaking stage and we did the Nappa and Vegeta bit.
I would wear a fat suit before I fucking gain that weight. I'm sorry, I can't commit to gaining that much weight.
No.
You can't put on the mask, Chris. You can't put on the mask
right there. No, man. No, that's the Rock type mask. No,
I ain't. Somebody be like, "How'd you get that weight?" Natural. Yeah, all natty, baby.
No.
Yeah.
Technically, hold on, Chris. Technically, you can get away with being a year. I think what was it? It was year 600 Napa when he had the mustache and the
Also,
and the hair.
The mohawk.
Yeah, the little mohawk shit.
but also,
He wasn't that big yet.
see, it'd be a 180. It'd be like old boy from fucking It's Always Sunny when he actually put on weight and had the belly popping out. Shit, that would be Mac. That's me, really, right there.
Chris,
like,
yeah, because if you put on mass, you're just gonna get fat. You're not.
yeah, that's all
gonna
it
get,
is.
you're
Mass
not gonna
gainer.
get big. And then look, and before one of you assholes say,
Buys a tub of mass gainer.
Harris, and before one of you assholes out there say, I guess D could be Midoriya. Yeah, I would love to be Midoriya. What are you talking about? I loved everything Akira Toriyama did.
So-
You cannot shame me, okay?
So by a technical standpoint, then Chris, does that mean D? Does that mean that because I'm the one with the pretty enough hair that I got to be Zarbon?
Again, not tall enough, and I keep telling you this, Harris. I'm sorry.
off,
man.
Zarbon's not that tall.
You could be Frieza.
I would love to do it.
See?
I would love to be free.
Chris,
But yeah, exactly.
You
Let
can
me
be
be the fucking let me be the fucking 10th import of Australia, Zarbon. All right?
You're gonna have to rock that Speedo.
I will.
You're gonna
I have
have
no
to
problem.
talk like this,
The,
man.
the arm, both arms, the leg warmers, and
They're
shit.
gonna have the sleeves, the leg warmers, the Speedo,
Hey, Chris.
and you
Chris,
got to get a ponytail.
Hey, you gotta have a little marble in the middle of your head.
The marble in the middle
with the
of your
little
shit.
strap of marble hanging
Hey,
off
look,
like
man,
that.
I'll get the fucking Sally Winfield from Posse hair going on and shit, and done. Like it's a wrap.
Now here's the thing. I would
Y'all just
sit.
hear Sally Winfield.
Here's the thing. I
Sally
would sit.
Richardson off of Pop.
Sally Richfield,
the
Sally Richardson.
Now the thing is, I would be sitting in the glider, but the thing is, both of y'all would have to carry me.
Harris, real talk. 2 hours in, I'm getting sick of this shit.
Hey, look, I told Eris this though. I was like,
Harris,
look,
look, we're carrying this shit. We sweating. Harris over here farting, having a good time.
look, me. I'm still 50-50 on BlurCon. I'm Nash and he's fucking Scott Hall. That's all I'm saying. Like I
See, he's already saying that because I already got the hair.
I just
thing
weird. I just
going
need a
on.
FUBU shirt and some tight black pants, and I'm straight, man. That's it.
All right.
But nah.
Well, we
Don't,
got
so
something off.
no. But the escalation of my man Wesley is just crazy. Like number one, he's going into the bar the first time. It's like, well, y'all making some money here, and during this process, he's basically stopping the bar from getting liquor. Dalton calls up his own peoples to deliver liquor because again, Wesley has the run of the mill of connections here and is stopping liquor coming in. So Dalton calls his boy up, as they do.
Evil
And
rich white man shit.
yeah, evil rich white man shit. And I like how the bad guys come to the truck and was like, "Oh, what are you doing here?" And he's like, "Take a break, guy." And this is their revenge. I like how he's getting beat up, and you just see the tall dude just breaking glasses.
Terry Funk having one of the best lines in the movie. Mind your business, Dad.
Sam Elliott with that shit-eating grin of, all right.
This same grin.
Yes.
Guess I'm gonna have to beat a wrestler's ass. Same way that Ric Flair beat your ass.
Let me tell you something, pretty boy.
I feel
And
like
what
how-
happened? He just got tossed. You just got
Look,
tossed.
Sam Elliott is the peak definition of old white man brawling. Like
I swear, man, if you cut up Sam Elliott in this movie and make him cocaine, Joe Silver's going to snort it. But the thing is,
Can I say for the record, gentlemen, when he got into his fighting stance, his freaking Terry Bogard stance, I was like, son, that man has no opening in his defense whatsoever.
But at the same time, when I saw him throw the punch, I'm like, that's a Hollywood punch. Come on, Sam. Come
that
on.
was-
We didn't see the hip twist.
No,
There was
sir.
no
We
hip
didn't
twist.
see a turn with that
Guys,
joke. You know what I mean?
That
But
is
now,
the
what's
beginning. That's the beginning of Street Fighter.
It was.
Double deuce.
The double deuce.
Hey,
You know what? Somebody out there, please, any millennial, because it has to be a millennial. Somebody, please get in Mugen and make freaking Roadhouse
It won't
fighting
be.
game.
No, I'm sorry. It won't be a millennial. It will be a freaking Gen Xer, and he's never going to put it out.
But also, Sam Elliott's character had the most dope name, Wade Garrett.
Wade Garrett.
He looks like a Wade Garrett.
Wade Garrett.
And Wade Garrett, when he wants to fight you and he gets serious, he puts his hair in a ponytail because he's about ready to go. It's go time.
Bro, when you saw him pull out the rubber bands.
Oh man, but man, if you were a white boy with long hair, that was like, yo, you put that shit in a ponytail. That's what you did.
Put in the ponytail and you go in for the fight.
Oh man, oh man. And then apparently he had -10 on defense to knives. So
Well, that was both him and both him and Dalton's weakness.
Knives. Apparently, when you're old white man, knives. You're just
not big ass Rambo Bowie knives, but like the Leon Kennedy from RE2 knife. Because everybody would just pull out these little small,
about the size of this remote, basically.
Yeah, like little remote control size knives, and just you get that one cut, a slight cut.
This movie had a daredevil.
I got to be real with you. Hold on, real quick. Hold on, Wade. When men and women at the same time would, my genitals. When he did this, when he reached and pulled his hair back, I'm like, yo, how handsome are you, nigga?
Sir,
Samuel, where's any of this coming from?
Look, I had a daredevil. Oh, go ahead.
My man said, he said, what are you going to do? Kiss me? Well, I sure as hell ain't going to show you my dick.
Here's me. No, when he said it, here's me. I mean, you could. Dog, again.
There's a lot of homosexual energy in this movie.
Look,
again, take one look at this.
Hey, yo, real talk. If Jake Gyllenhaal and his second ain't kissing or hugging each other too long in that movie, there's a failure.
I need to look to see who's the old man in that movie. It better be somebody good, because nah, bro. You
better be Lorenzo Lamas.
Man. Oh, our boy from Scarface, his boy.
Oh, wait. Are you talking about Stephen Bauer?
Oh man, you gotta give me Stephen Bauer.
No, you gotta get
First of all, I'm not doing it no more.
No. Stephen Bauer, number one. Stephen Bauer's got to drop the weight.
Yeah, that ain't happening, homie.
That ain't happening, dog. That's like
I
asking.
Ain't dropping for Ray Donovan. What makes you think I'm gonna drop it for this?
That's like me asking for God. That's like me asking. Nah, he's too big now. He's too Hollywood. He's too Hollywood to get Bryan Cranston to do it. Can you imagine Bryan Cranston swinging on somebody?
I mean, I'm looking at the casting.
I'm not talking about the tussle that he did between him and Jesse in Breaking Bad. I mean, like actual white karate.
I'm looking at the casting. The closest you're gonna get is my man that was the villain in Fast 5. That's the only old man in this movie, honestly.
Oh, him?
Yeah, he's in it. And maybe he is the Sam Elliott character because he's the sheriff of the town. So
we got Conor McGregor, Lucas Gage.
I love Jessica Williams. I love Jessica Williams, but she's.
I got a feeling that Conor McGregor is going to play the Terry Funk role. He's going to.
No. He's our man T. He's that T. He's the T character. Dead serious.
Hopefully, he won't get too many lines because Conor McGregor.
Post Malone is going to play the other boy.
Yes. Post, I'm in country music now, Malone. Gotcha.
I don't do black music no more because white people said, all right, you did enough. You can come over here now.
Oh, that nigga ain't going to be in no Spider-Man 3 doing the music. Kiss that.
I love how they did that, how certain art, because it's going to happen to Jack Harlow too, where his parents is like, we're not giving you no more money, Jack. Why not? Do country like you do rock and roll like we told you to. Oh man. Okay.
I wanna
gotta get that inheritance. Jack Harlow with that Jack Harlow's album, unlike Post Malone, at least I could say, All right, enough of the Negroes like you. Jack Harlow, on the other hand, was like, wow. So it's just the Drake song and nothing else on here, is it? This is pathetic. Throw it away. Throw it away now. Throw it away now. No. You lost points in the nigger community. All right. G-Eazy is still here. That's how low the bar was.
I'm kind of mad that this movie premiered at South by Southwest, and we as film crickets did not get.
It's coming out very soon because of the whole.
It's already out, but I'm talking about.
No, it ain't out yet.
It came out on the 8th at South by Southwest.
Oh, I don't count this.
I'm counting that because we usually, we're supposed to get our stuff from them.
That's cool.
Is this to Toronto? Is this TIFF?
TIFF.
Is this TIFF?
You know what? I'm not even going to respond to that. I'm not.
Is this Sundance? Okay.
It's fucking
Stop
Vietnam.
mentioning South by Southwest. That's where all the poor critics go to. I don't know.
It's
Whatever.
like Vietnam helicopters flying past areas in the background. Like, speaking of helicopters, like you said, he owns his own helicopter. It's like every escalation of what he does. I'm still wondering, like, yo, so how did our boy get? Look, that was a Daredevil Double D moment. Somebody took the time while they were beating his ass to write a note and said, all right, paste on it. Like,
first,
where did you find a pencil? That's what I want to know. Like,
well, sir, that was a marker, okay? Written in all caps, it said it was Tails. Because how you gonna say, all right, Dalton, you killed Jimmy Kane, so
killed my best man, so gotta do you one better.
So here's the question. Here's what's on the docket for the morning. Elizabeth or Wade? What are you talking about? One of them dies. Very simple. I'm gonna let you choose. Since you can't choose, I'm gonna go ahead and flip a coin. Flips a coin.
My man,
dude, the most villain shit ever. I wish I could tell you how it turned out. Bro, that right there was a sign when Wade comes back and he's already bloodied up and shit, talking about it was only 3 of them. Sir, you can barely walk.
You know what? This way, like, you're probably asking, like, what happened? Reno got his throat ripped out.
Oh, it was dope. He gets jabbed in the fucking. He got jabbed in like the gooch thigh, upper thigh area,
yes.
Where you didn't get quite punched in the dick, but it's sensitive in that area.
The gooch.
It's in the gooch area. It was like bam, and then
gooch region. First of all, he got his leg cut. His leg got caught in a tree.
Then he got punched in the gooch.
You forget. This is what led to it. I used to fuck guys like you in prison.
All right, DMX Jr. Jesus.
No, lines that would not fly today. Question.
My sons.
So
what? Pause.
So
wow.
So when he said, by saying that line, oh God, are they gonna put that in the are they gonna put that in the current movie? It needs to be in there.
Because Conor McGregor would say that. Because Conor McGregor
have you in a cross-faced chicken wing and say some sus shit like that.
Let me tell you something. It's up his alley, but somebody say it ain't up his alley. Trust me, it is. Because Conor McGregor heard that somebody was talking shit about his boy. He got on a plane with the finest of Colombian substances.
Yes. That wasn't the TV edit. I used to fight guys like you in prison.
I mean, this sounds normal.
Yo, Conor McGregor would say that shit. Conor McGregor got on a plane with the finest of Colombian substances, got to New York City, yelled at people on a bus, threw a dolly at the bus.
He yells in Irish gibberish.
Also,
authentic.
I am glad that Conor McGregor is in this movie and not serving time for that, that rape charge he had.
Yeah.
Anyway,
sir, let's be honest with you.
I mean, what?
If you're a top athlete, it's the American way, sir.
Come on. What are you gonna?
He's Irish, Chris. There is no.
Hey, Mike Tyson beat a rape charge a couple times. I'm just
Actually,
saying.
I keep on forgetting Dana White Dana White, you know, the guy that went upside the head of his wife a few times in front of people.
Look,
Yeah,
Dana White gives off small dick energy. All right, I'm not saying
Dana White is small dick. He looks like a small dick. If you look at his head proportion, he looks like a small penis. He actually really does.
Gentlemen, I mean, who do you go for at this point? You go for Conor McGregor or an aged Tito Ortiz?
Tito Ortiz can't remember shit.
Exactly.
Yeah. I fight because I fight in prison.
Tito Ortiz doesn't remember he was in like 3 movies. All right, come on.
Tito Ortiz, you cannot give him more than 4 lines at one time. Okay?
Tito Ortiz was elected city council because he was rocking a MAGA hat.
Is that real?
Is it real?
Can the black man do the Running Man? Yes, it's real. Like, come on now. And D froze.
You tell me, sir. Tell me.
That's not Tito Ortiz. That's it.
Tito Ortiz elected city council.
Oh shit! Damn. I thought that was the other dude. I forgot the other guy. I thought that's what it was. But yeah, wow. Yeah.
You tell me, D.
Are you sure that's Tito Ortiz?
That's Tito.
That is Tito Ortiz elected city council.
Harris, that's not Sean Strickland. That's not Sean Strickland.
Shut up. That ain't Sean Strickland. Anyway.
I gotta look. I'm trying to get all my MAGA MMA supporters together here. I'm trying to figure it out.
No, and of course you go to
I just
Blackmail.
love
And of course I go to Blackmail magazine to see that, or to see that information, and of course that shit cannot be found.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I mean, yeah, but nah. And my man got the knife in the chest with the message, and Dalton is out for vengeance.
I love it though, because if you're like me, you're looking at it, but you're looking at the dead body of Wade
in the Yamcha pose.
No, here's the thing. Yes, the Yamcha pose.
The Yamcha pose.
R.I.P. Toriyama.
Now here's the thing. Sam Elliott is a great actor, but Sam Elliott is too manly, because when he flipped him over and you saw his body, if you look at his neck, you can still see
the pulse.
No, you see the pulse pulsating in his neck. I'm like, yo, come on, bro.
I'm like, he's all right. He's all right.
I swear, man. I swear this movie, man, with all this movie is so crazy. So, of course, he's like, nah, final stage tonight. Let's go.
Hold on. Guys, that was the part that bugged me.
It turned into Bayou Billy at the end of this.
No. Bayou Billy. Stop it, D. No, here's what bugged me. So, you mean to tell me that after you took out Jimmy Kane, ripped his throat out, instant finish him, fatality, you had the nerve to yeet him across the river to Wesley's house saying, Wesley, fuck you. You then go to Wade and say, Wesley wins, man. He wins. We're out of here. So wait a minute. He blew up a general store.
Drove Bigfoot through a dealership.
Drove a Bigfoot through a dealership. Blew up a tall Wilford Brimley's house. You took out his number 2, and you mean to tell me that you were just gonna quit and run? Bro, that's like hold on. Wait. You don't take out Billy Kane, step in front of Geese Tower, and be like, you know what? I'm good.
And this has nothing to do with it, but this scene happened.
Yeah.
But anyway, by the way, and I'm not showing it again, that was one of the old bouncers with one of the underage girls they let into the bar.
Remember,
1980s.
Hey, D, remember, she was going to be his regular Saturday night.
I'm sorry to tell you this. One millennial. That probably was your mama.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry about that. If you were born in 1990 and your mom was a skank, that was probably your mama. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're going to therapy for that right now. I'm so sorry. Your mama gave great head.
Anyway,
watch the Freaknik documentary on Hulu right now.
Both hands. cupping too. Anyway,
Twist action, like the kung fu grip.
Dick twist.
It's like the kung fu grip.
Did it have to be signed, my nigga?
$69.99 is still too high.
I like how Tito Ortiz can't spell Donald Trump's name, and yet has "Make America Great Again" on his tab.
He's the guy that holds his pencil like this.
Tito Ortiz survived. Hold on. Tito Ortiz survived gang violence in L.A. He's actually a hero where he came from. He had a tough life, and you know what? Good for him. He's look. Despite him being like that, being the way he is, Tito Ortiz is actually a fucking legend in MMA. So
problematic.
That's why I got my hands on A.
Problematic all-star.
Problematic all-star, y'all. Problematic all-star. Mush brain. Problematic all-star. I want to put it that way. Do you know that Mike Tyson? Never mind. Anyway, you know what? Never mind. Let's just keep going. We almost done with this.
But like, I just like how the movie tried to, at one point, try to make me believe that there was such a closeness in fucking damn Wesley and Dalton when they came.
Oh no, there was never one. They just didn't want to do what Seagal did to Henry Silva. You know, turning him into a folding chair.
But that was the thing, because we talked about this. I was like, if Scott Adkins did this shit, he would have fucking killed everybody in like the first act. Like
this would have been.
The movie
would have been overly. The movie would have been overly serious.
A 30-minute short story.
It's kind of funny. I feel like the third act is where critics is like, you know what, this is stupid. And the reason why, because all the action movie tropes showed up.
Jack comes in there with a car driving by itself.
Dalton had hit a ramp over a bush, by the way. One dude, one shot it. Boom. Blows up. I'm like, this movie's silly.
Wasn't even there.
Gunfight in the house turns into Home Alone. I'm like, really?
Real cool. Hold on.
When he got jumped by a polar bear. A stuffed polar bear.
Wait a second. Y'all know when he drove his Mercedes through the yard, you can see the stunt driver's hands controlling the wheel.
Speaking also about the Mercedes, quote unquote, by one of those rednecks. What's wrong? Detroit ain't good enough for you?
What's wrong with American cars?
Gotta be honest with you.
Gotta be real.
That's the most American shit.
Got a point, man. What's wrong with a Chevy, man? It's still the late 80s. They would. What's wrong with a Vet is all I'm saying. What's wrong with a Camaro back then? A 88 Camaro. Come on, who's gonna say no to that?
Hey, we said it best. You know, we used to be a proper nation.
It used to be something, man.
We used to be.
The dollar menu was real.
No,
until about 2006.
No, gentlemen. We used to be a proper society.
We used to be something. Before we started letting the gays and the blacks say stuff, we used to be something.
Look, all I'm saying is
we had meaning behind our words.
Look. I get joy out of Elon's Cybertruck being a piece of shit that it is.
I don't understand how so many bros really think that Cybertruck is going to change the game of hauling shit.
Bros, this is the reason why women are calling you men pussies and you're not real men, because they want Sam Elliott's, not Elon Musk's. All right,
Sam Elliott is a all the way
GM.
No, it's a all the way K. It's all the way. Was it a K150? Was it a K150 or was no the K? It was a K. God, I forgot them. Those old Suburbans, nigga. That's what he is, man.
No, he's not. Sam, listen, you are not going to tell someone as rugged as him that that he's a GM.
Shit.
Sam Elliott. Sam Elliott is a Cadillac, and you know that.
That's a GM, nigga.
No, but I'm talking specifics, my nigga.
Hold on. I'm sorry.
Specifics.
Hold on. Sam will say this. I do like the Cadillac, but there needs to be a little bit more ruggedness to this.
Well, nah. See, if you cut the mustache off, you're a Lincoln.
Yeah, he's a Lincoln.
He's a
Now,
Matthew
if mustache
McConaughey.
is on. You better get that nigga a F-350.
You say he's a Matthew McConaughey.
Hey, Matthew McConaughey is like a Lincoln spokesperson now. I love
he
it. Man.
is.
Actually, I think you said the person that should have played Wade in the new one.
Oh, Matthew McConaughey.
Matthew McConaughey, halfway ripped.
Yep.
Halfway ripped.
He's
Make
still-
sure he don't shave for a week.
He's hold up. Still got his he's still in shape from The Gentleman and Interstellar.
Oh no, he's looking like his boy from Free State Jones.
Yes.
God, you guys, come on, man. It would be great. Nah. See, that's the problem. See, you're doing all this MMA shit. You're not doing what's actually.
That is perfect. That is perfect.
No.
Bro.
I got the no. When he finally catches up with Dalton. Well, hey there, mijo.
Why mijo? Why?
Because that's what he calls him.
Hey, hey, Bump. I love you to death. You fucked up.
Could have had
fucked
McConaughey.
up.
Could have had
You
it all.
had the money. You have the money to get him, and you fucked up.
Hey,
raped
I
the
would
rookie.
actually. Hey. I take
Reshoot,
Woody
nigga.
Hey,
Let's
hey,
marvel
hey,
this
hey,
shit.
hey, look.
Reshoots.
I take Woody Harrelson.
I love Woody, but no.
Mm-mm.
No.
You need a
I love
Matthew.
Woody, but no.
You
Pause.
need Matthew.
I love Woody, but no.
You need Matthew for this because can you really think about it? Just again.
I
Again,
seen the
that-
Jill
hold up.
Hall of him half
No.
naked doing
No,
tai-chi
this line.
Man.
No. This line, Matthew McConaughey. Well, I'm certainly not going to show you my dick.
I'm tell you something. Hold on. Why girl with all that brains with an ass like
With
that?
an ass like that.
I'll tell you something. My out there pick, if he was still alive, Ray Liotta.
Ray Liotta, no.
Cigarette
Ray
hanging
Liotta,
out his
look,
mouth.
Chris,
No.
Ray
No.
Liotta stopped doing anything physical after Copland, and you know
Okay.
that.
Nah.
Fair.
Chris, it would never work. Ray Liotta's too leathery.
As old men are. You're right. Old white men, I should say, are. You're right.
Too
Right.
leathery.
You're right.
Oh God, there's a bunch of Italians right now, Eris, looking at you.
Okay, watch your back.
Except they're saying it in Italian. Angry in red sauce.
Raging in ragu.
steaming in bronzer.
Stairs and Alfredo.
Oh God. Brazen in Barillo.
Disapproving risotto.
All right, let's start. Okay, listen. So as we go,
Believe this old man can fight.
Hey, look,
Patrick
hey,
Swayze.
Chris, Madden.
Believe this old
Mad
man.
and Mario rap.
Hey, look, I respect the
Furious and Ferrari.
Stairs and Enzo.
Stairs and Enzo. Oh,
Look,
God.
I respect the
Look, let's
bad
just
guy.
be real. It's Paulie. Look, all it is just look. I ain't saying that Italians don't get down like niggas because y'all do. But real talk, what we just did, all y'all doing is the Paulie Walnuts to you. Shut up, you fucking nigga. That's all y'all doing.
Hey, Lux. Hey, Lux.
Hey,
We already got yeeted off of Twitch.
He been aiming, okay?
Air punches in IROC Z28.
Angry and
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Tevin, you ain't shit.
reacts to reggaeton.
Mamma mia.
Won't you get me won't you cook out one of them collard? Won't you cook up one of them
Collard green linguinis.
collard green
Chitlins a la king.
chicken Alfredo? Chitlins Alfredo.
And look. Wesley Snipes delivered.
Yes, sir. The Twitch man.
And look, Wesley Snipes, that was peak ignorant black man. That was peak ignorant black man on that one. Chitlin Alfredos.
But no, sir. How is it that
My man, I respect him saying "fuck this shit," pulls the blinky out.
No, but think about this. He's like, see, I wanted to fight you, but now I just ain't got the time. I'm thinking, no, it ain't that you ain't got the time. That hip about to go.
That check engine light is like
This check engine light came on twice.
Joe,
you know you're checking. Hold on. For everybody who had an old BMW, you know when you turn your car on, the check-in light, engine light cut on, and then it stay on, and you turn it off and hope that when you turn it back on, it goes away.
that was him when Dalton was like this. That first check engine light came on.
No, look. He started getting the chime the second he snapped that stick in half. Doom, doom, doom. Oh, that whole fight.
When he got dropped, I swear I heard that airport, like the airport PA, the white zone is for loading and unloading only.
If you'd like to make a call, please hang up and dial.
Hey, internally, it's like that Michael Irvin video. My CTE is acting up.
I mean, seriously. First of all, you have the worst hired goons, the worst second story men ever, because they're coming in
like a final fight villain. I mean,
bro, they're coming in with pistols.
They're world heroes villains. Don't do that. They're world heroes villains.
They're world hero villains because they coming in with pistols, akimbo style, shotguns, and not a single person could even touch Dalton. Bro, when my man grabbed the dude that actually killed Wade, spun him around just so he can get shot with a shotgun by his partner. I'm like, you guys suck.
All of a sudden, Bill Wu comes out of nowhere with the fucking akimbos and shit.
No, make it worse. After he shot him with the shotgun, freaking Dalton hits him with the Schwarzenegger stick around knife.
Yo, I like how he kicks the knife up in the air, looks up, catch it. I'm like, come on.
Fucking Bill Wu comes in there akimbo like, and I'm like, bro, what are we doing here? What are we doing?
Dude, everybody got washed. And I think it was only because there was only 5 minutes left of the movie.
Power washed. No bullshit. I lie you not.
Hey, D, touchless car wash.
Harris, no bullshit. Because my son knows my show. When he saw all those bodies on the ground, I bullshit you not. He literally did this.
You blew it. You had it all and you blew it.
He was like, look, Donovan was like, how were there 4 of them with guns? I'm like, son, it's the 80s. It's the 80s, kid. It was different rules back then.
It's the last of the 80s, too.
Look, all these guys, it's the 80s. Obviously, all 4 of these guys didn't go to Vietnam, so you had people who couldn't shoot.
Here's the sick part. In a John Wick movie, 4 guys is still insulting. It's like, the fuck is this shit?
First of all, the John Wick movie, we would see all of these guys get pieced out.
Also, if it is 4 guys and they're given lines, the fight scene will last at least 6 minutes before.
6? That shit was 3 minutes. Hey, look, I'm sorry. When he shot those 3 guys after they got hit in Paris in the air, I'm like, well,
look, I gotta be real with you. I felt bad for every dude that got killed in the Miami hotline scene because, like, we didn't even see your face. Y'all just got bucked. One dude got set on fire.
Dalton was home alone in these niggas, including my man. I got knocked down by a polar bear.
I can't even say home alone. It was more like Rambo trapping.
I mean, bro.
So here's the best part. Dalton has a chance to kill him, and he doesn't. But you know who does? My nigga Red.
The town folks.
The town folks, basically. They all right when he
my
was
nigga with look, your boy Wilford Brimley.
Hang on.
Your look, Chris's boy, old prospector that gave Dalton gave Dalton his room.
Your boy Emmett.
Man, look, man, look. We need to admit that old white men in their 90s were built for tough back then.
Boy,
How are you taking these buckshots and still
No, not
standing?
even that, man. Dog, T like literally punches an old man that would probably like incinerate an old man now and shit. This dude took a punch and was like, ain't shit. Like, goddamn, like.
See,
shout out to my boy that called my nigga Red a draft dodger though. That's the nigga that got balls right there.
son, how is it going back to Jimmy Kane real quick? This is what I think led to this movie getting the 45% Rotten Tomatoes rating, when the doc runs to the aid of the freaking runs to the aid of Billy Kane, who got his throat ripped out, to check and see if he's all right. But you don't go to Patrick Swayze? Like, you literally...
Why?
What was the reason?
I had a reason.
What was the reason? What was the reason?
I just explained the reason.
What was the reason, bitch?
I don't...
You literally just got done sleeping with him, and because you don't agree with his philosophy behind you...
Well, you see, Eris. We'll see. Hold on.
His temperament, if you will.
Well, see, here's the thing, sir. See, what you need to understand.
The need to survive.
No, what you need to understand is that women need to understand their place. You see, you don't question a man while he's doing man things.
Because that's the point. That's the whole thing. She's a doctor, but you know, she's still a woman, and she wants to make it all about her and not about the situation.
Hey, you know, patriarchy. Hey, look, I love the
physique on my boy Patrick Swayze. It looks weaker than it should.
Hey,
but
look,
in the
man,
80s, that was awesome.
That's a man that says no to bread.
No, this is exactly what I said, dude.
Look, you saying no to bread? Look at my boy. Look at my boy Teague over there with that
Teague.
No,
no.
This goes back to what I said. He's Jimmy from Double Dragon.
No, but hold on.
He's Bimmy. That's
Bimmy.
No. Teague ate a couple loaves of bread. That's why he still keeps his shirt on in that scene. You know, the 8-pack, the 6-pack ain't defined because he had 2 loaves of bread.
By the way,
I ate American bread, sir. American bread.
By the way,
not that keto homosexual crap y'all eat today.
By the way, gentlemen, you didn't let me do the joke. I was just gonna say, yeah, she's a doctor, but her salary means nothing to me. Anyway,
the salary means nothing.
Hey, look, these Negroes be like that. It be like they say that shit.
I like how the town went into full Spartacus mode, and they all like, I don't know what happened. He just landed on bullets.
Here's what made it so great. Everybody got their shots off. Your boy said, "This is our town, and don't you forget it." Chest shot.
So here's my thing.
Falls over, crashes into a table, right? My man, dude, you landed on the coffee table. That was probably an expensive coffee table. Went right through it, right? Son, like clockwork. It's as if they practice this. I think they rehearsed the shit because they said, listen, everybody gets a shot off, right? Everybody gets a shot off. Hand the guns. Hand them all off.
Oh, he went out and back and buried them.
Harris. When he said that, he went through the motherfucking table. Oh. Yo, second your boy Wesley went to that table, man. Here's my nigga Red.
What's up, baby? Talk that shit now.
You know that.
Yes.
And then something magical happens, everybody.
The cops finally show up.
Apparently the cops
existed.
Gentlemen, the cops not only exist, but like every 80s movie, they show up at the end when all the damage was done. We got to see
Bigfoot went through a car dealership.
Not good enough.
We got to see fire trucks when Red's General Store exploded. But we did not see a single squad car show up until...
No, there wasn't a mayor.
There was no mayor,
mayor.
There wasn't.
It's Yellowstone country.
Hold on. However, we did.
Immunity.
Your boy who had the Ford dealership. Look, I can get in touch with my friend. He's got a friend who works for the FBI. Just by saying that, he got a Bigfoot. He had a Bigfoot that did a rampage through his dealership.
Here's my thing. This story only works with respect to it literally being a small ass town in the middle of nowhere, because even like you said, Sue, it being in the outskirts of Kansas City, like you said, it's still city adjacent. It's like if some shit happened in Largo, basically, and it's like, well, nigga, it's fucking
the
DC.
cops are gonna hear about that.
Yeah, you know, right? So it's like,
okay, now hold on. You know what? We can't say that, Chris, because we are in a big city, and we're the big city, but the suburbs of a big city is still going to be
something happens
so
in La Plata.
That doesn't count.
La Plata, like La Plata, and it makes
hold on. La Plata in 1999.
Yes.
When it was still a farm town out there. Yeah, that one.
Yeah. You know, but the fact that the police here, it's like, this is the outskirts of Kansas City. You mean to tell me that this guy has such a stronghold on this town of like probably a smooth 3,000 at least? He had that much of an iron grip on that town? Really? Like,
and I will say that out of the 3,000, the Double Deuce was the only spot, huh?
Martinis didn't exist.
Me and tell me that one that look, I don't want to know the boy.
No,
you know that's what Keith Davis said. Keith Davis said, I should have stayed at the black ball on the other side of the tracks. That's the good ball.
Let me ask you, this is a good way to end this. I think we've always talked about like the black equivalent of things, right? Oftentimes I ask myself, like, you try to do a black Roadhouse. Obviously, it's going to be a difference in terms of the tone and certain things. But, like, I keep sitting back and I'm like, could you actually do that and it actually feel like, okay, that's logical, I guess.
It's going to get, let me put it this way. My thing is this. Much like when when it's a white movie, they have it going a certain way. With black movies, I think at the end of the day, when we do it, if we make it a little bit too original and we don't put a drug dealer in there, we did something wrong. So I think you can make it a black movie, but good Lord, it has to be its own movie. It can't be what we see in here. You know what I mean?
Well,
unfortunately, you can't make a carbon copy of this and make it all black. If you do, it's going to be hilarious.
Look, if they did make this into a black film, just don't do nothing stupid and have the money being crypto.
Thanks, Superfly.
Not a specific on Bitcoin. Crypto.
Just crypto.
What is crypto? That's the future. You don't know what Bitcoin and none of this shit is, do you, nigga? Crypto.
I swear to you, if Conor McGregor is like, look,
hey Aaron, that was a Joel Silver movie too.
It was.
Yeah, the new one is
Superfly was a Joel Silver movie.
Look, all I'm saying is if this new one, the villain does look a little tech bro-y, so if it feels like there might be some crypto shit happening.
Hey, wait a minute.
NFTs.
Hey, wait a minute.
Man,
they're trying to bring NFTs back.
Hold on. Joel, this movie, The Matrix, and now the new Roadhouse. Joel, are you saying yes to things that you used to that are?
He's saying yes to stuff that's in his wheelhouse. No,
likes money.
No. The Matrix, all the black and Asian martial arts movies of the early 2000s.
No. I'm talking about the last three. It's like, hey, Joel.
Oh yeah.
Are you afraid of something new? Joseph. Mr. Silverberg.
D. You are forgetting. The Bump is a part of old Hollywood.
Of course. He's more importantly, and we have to say this because it's actually true, Eris. He's a part of old 80s Hollywood, and that is technically old Hollywood. You're right. We have because usually with us, we say old Hollywood was the 60s and all that. No, that's ancient. Nigga, we're living in 2020 now, nigga. You know what I mean?
If I may. If I may, this is gonna piss some people off, but fuck it, I gotta speak on it because all three of us we are products of this movie and the timeline. He's from a time where you go into a juke joint, restaurant, bar, double deuce. It was literally just the bathroom said men and women.
Back in the time where that meant something.
Juke joint, sorry, but look,
I saw that too.
First off,
Eric,
the world is not ready for that.
And
it is.
And we are not ready for the America that we're seeing today.
The America we're seeing today.
First off, somewhere Steven Seagal is looking at that movie like, why is there Negroes doing martial arts on my TV?
No, he's not. Steven Seagal is still ducking America because I know the nigga ain't paid taxes in years. So
also,
he's hiding out in Belize.
Also, we said this before.
No, Belarus. That's like the only
Belarus.
country that would take him.
Also, going by the tone of the voice, Michael John White was almost about ready to fucking kick the shit out of Steven Seagal for saying some shit too. So
I just like again, we said this early offline. If you gave this movie to a Scott Adkins, it would be way too serious because Scott Adkins is a real martial artist. So you can't.
You better get him somebody that he's facing off that is on par with him.
You have to, and you have to give him some real fighters, to go against. And I'll be honest with you, the more authentic fighters you get, the acting takes a dip. Okay, so you run that risk of doing that.
I've watched all
getting
the
a Jake
movies.
Gyllenhaal and making sure that he gets in shape and do the due diligence is a lot easier than actually getting a martial artist to show up.
And leaning MMA, we duck Caucasian karate. All right, it was the logical way. You had to go MMA with it.
Here's the funny thing. The person that choreographed this movie was what I call a good Caucasian. He's not really Caucasian. He's from Uruguay. Or as Homer says, "You are gay," which is Benny the Jet.
Benny the Jet
did this.
No, I said no. I was just saying Benny the Jet.
Yeah, Benny the Jet did this shit, man.
Look,
Benny, I survived a fight with Jackie Chan the Jet
twice.
Benny, I knocked on the door. Hey, Jackie, who's that girl? No. You see nothing.
I don't want trouble.
This is actually my wife. That's not your wife, Jackie. Get out.
Throws a shitty wig on Anita Mui.
It's a lot of thrusting here, Jackie.
JC Chan, Papa, who's that girl?
Fucking hate you, JC. Get the fuck out.
You and your mama ain't shit.
Fun fact, Jackie hates both his kids.
He really does.
Oh, trust me, that broke my heart seeing Jackie really on some respectability politics with his kids. Like, god damn, like, yo.
Not to mention Jackie losing fans off of him standing with the
Hong Kong.
Yeah, standing with Hong Kong. Or
did he lose fans? Because America,
yeah,
we don't give a shit.
No, I'm talking about.
He lost some, not enough.
It wasn't enough, but he definitely lost. He definitely lost enough. Put it like this: there was a shortage of chairs.
Well, you know what? You're right. He just did a movie with John Cena. You're probably right on that.
He's probably fine. Probably fine.
Jonathan Cena.
So, yeah.
Wait a minute. Okay, people, please go out and get Roadhouse on beautiful, crisp 4K.
It's already out?
Came out, November 25th, 2022.
This is actually, let's see, the one thing that Roadhouse really has above a lot of things, they had multiple releases,
Yeah, Shout Factory did a release for it back in 2016.
Shout Factory did one. MGM had one. They got a Blu-ray release and all the rest. So yeah, this is one of those things you can find it.
Oh, by the way, do not watch Roadhouse 2. Roadhouse 2, we will never do it. I unfortunately watched it because I was walking through Walmart and it was in the $5 bin. And I was laughing at the cover of it because it's literally some random white dude that was in a CW show with two Maxim women behind him. Apparently he plays
good titties.
Yeah, apparently he plays Dalton's son. And
son?
They killed Dalton in the movie.
Mm-hmm. Off screen, I think.
And they literally tried to piece together that Dalton's death had something to do with the plot of the story. It was
Please tell me they got like some shitty Patrick Swayze look-alike.
You just saw the back of his head.
Like the back of his head.
It's just the
And
back
again,
of his...
you mean to tell me that Jake Busey was in this movie?
Normally when you get sequels to movies like this, it's a sequel that has nothing to do with like an Undisputed 2. Like how Undisputed 2 had nothing to do with the first movie, only in because Michael Jai White plays the character of Ving Rhames, which I'm like, first off, Ving Rhames did not have an 8-pack, so what are we doing here? But you don't care because he's Mike.
Kick nobody.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like at the same time, you love Michael Jai White, so you're like, all right, I can dig this.
I didn't think that was the same character. You just fucked up my whole head, nigga. Now I can't watch that movie.
It's supposedly the same character.
Sure.
Yeah,
that's
sure.
Cousin.
Right,
that's
sure.
Cousin. That's that nigga cousin, nigga. That's out of your.
No, I thought Roadhouse 2
That's
was
the nigga
just,
Kevin.
Yeah, I thought Roadhouse 2 was just going to be like, it's the sequel, but it's not really connected to the first movie. It's just a different character in a different state.
They don't do what Bloodsport did, which is the reason why I'm probably going to give it a chance. Plus Daniel Barnard.
Yeah.
That ain't Frank Dukes. That's somebody else. You know what I mean?
Bloodsport and Kickboxer.
Mm-hmm.
Kickboxer did the same thing. It's not the same character.
They did it after
Universal Soldier.
Universal Soldier. But you know who did? Best of the Best. Why? Why would you?
Best of the Best.
Best of the Best has sequels.
They had 4 of them.
Four.
I am still laughing that somehow Eric Roberts was like, I'll do a second one, because that felt like that was right for the third actor in that movie. I forgot the guy's name, Asian dude, but like he's actually really good.
Few.
Yeah, something like that. I thought it was going to go to him, but it didn't go to him until the third and fourth
movie. And the third movie was, and that I didn't even see the fourth movie because the third movie was so terrible.
Oh, the fourth one is just going through the motions.
And yet, at the end of the day, Perfect Weapon never got a sequel.
Hey, they knew when to fold. All right. So what's next, Steve?
Wait, hold on. Before we figure out what's next, I was just going to mention, gentlemen, you know how these movies pretty much how that movie ended. The movie ends with, "Hey, I ain't seen nothing. I ain't seen nothing. I ain't seen nothing either. I didn't see nothing." A polar bear landed on me. Everybody yucks it up. Then we go back.
Go to the Roadhouse.
We go back. That was a missed opportunity. You should have had dudes singing the song with the word Roadhouse in it, and it didn't happen. But still, we get full song. Credits roll. We get airbrushed Patrick Swayze skinny dipping into the river with apparently they made up again, him and the doc.
But here's the
Are they still swimming in the spot where Jimmy Reno got his throat cut out?
I do believe he did.
It's a fucking damn throat in the fucking water still floating.
Jimmy's still in there like that.
Jimmy's still in there floating.
Did you know the Richard Pryor Gene Wilder movie, See No Evil, Hear No Evil, beat out Roadhouse on this opening weekend?
Of course it did.
That's a classic movie, by the way.
Keep in mind, this movie.
You think that was the weaker one?
The weaker Gene Wilder
Richard Pryor
movie, huh?
Keep in mind, gentlemen,
Crazy is the best thing in the world.
This movie made $30 million in the U.S. It already got its money back.
Oh yeah,
because I don't even think the promotion was even that heavy for Roadhouse.
It couldn't have been that heavy.
Like between the U.S. and Canada, the movie made $30 million. Meanwhile, the movie made $31 million overseas, giving them $61 million, and it found new life on cable television.
Oh, you know the DVD sales were ridiculous.
That's the biggest story I hear is that the money that it made, and plus, you remember back in the day, it didn't really get even though it did well overseas.
Ooh, I remember this because I think it was either James Earl Jones or Louis Gossett Jr. as the wise black man.
No, it doesn't matter. Cuba Gooding Jr. was in it.
Cuba Gooding Jr. My bad. Yeah.
But here's the thing. What I heard was that movie, even with the return it got, it was still kind of meh. But it was one of those things where, much like when the lights go out in the black person's house, they planned it. They knew for a fact when it got to the home video market, they was going to eat. And it did. And like I said, the one thing they didn't expect it were to be a cult classic that it is today. They did the fact that we're talking about them they're doing a remake is about to come out. They would have never imagined that when they did it back in the day.
And speaking of the bump, this, would you believe that this movie Matrix dodged Bullet Time all the Golden Raspberry Awards?
Here's the
they got
thing,
nominated
like
but didn't win not one.
Like
5.
I said,
It was
I can understand why critics thought this movie was bad, but Raspberry bad?
Bro, the Golden Raspberry Award, worst picture, worst actor for Patrick Swayze, worst supporting actor Ben Gazzara, worst director, and worst screenplay.
First off, Patrick Swayze's acting.
I actually kind of get the screenplay.
Yeah,
well, come on.
Patrick Swayze's acting elevated the movie. It worked.
Like, sure. Patrick Swayze, look. I hate to be that person. Patrick was acting. I don't think Patrick tried in this movie.
He's just being Joe Cool. That's all you have to do.
Roger
And
Ebert.
again, but still, is that good enough for him to get a Razzie? Come on, man.
Roger Ebert said the Chicago Sun-Times gave the movie 2.5 out of 4 stars. Said Roadhouse exists right on the edge between good bad movie and the merely bad movie. I hesitate to recommend it because so much depends on the ironic vision of the viewer. This is not a good movie, but viewed in the right frame of mind, it's not a boring one either.
And guess what saved that movie? It wasn't boring.
Yeah.
And he was right, and Ebert was right. In the right frame of mind, which all 3 of us was in, this is a fun little movie.
It's a fun movie.
This is a fun flick.
One black man, one Bruce Leroy Tay-Mac actually did the Broadway play of Roadhouse.
He did.
As the Dalton. Blonde wig and all.
Can we stop talking now?
What we got next?
So everybody, we're gonna promise we're gonna do an anime every month. This month, we're doing a classic. We are doing Golden Boy.
Yes.
Now, a story. Now, if y'all don't know about this, Golden Boy is a story about a guy, and I just seen the picture you put up, Chris. You a motherfucker. Anyway, Golden Boy is a story about a Japanese dude who is told no, but perseveres and goes to the next town to learn something else. Also, he gets all of these women wet after they hate him through the whole episode.
All 6.
At the end of the episode, they're like, come back. And it's awesome. It's one of those animes where they had a bunch of directors, a bunch of art directors, a bunch of writers come together and make something like that. And yeah, Golden Boy is one of them. And me and Eric's been talking about doing this for the last 2 years, so we're finally going to do it this year.
But guys, the Dolt.
We see y'all next week on 3 Black Geeks. The fuck am I?